Because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis. Go Bobcats!
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome to KDNO 101.7 and YM Today's coverage of high school football playoffs here in Wyoming, as it will be the Thermopolis Bobcats against the Burns Broncs. It's tricks, it's treats, it's touchdowns tonight. This is Kevin Shields filling in for Ryan Williams. Congratulations, Ryan, if he happens to be listening, and his son graduating basic training. He's at my home state, Georgia. And tonight you get Kevin squared, as it's myself and Kevin Simpson. Kevin, what's going on, brother?
Oh, not much. The excitement in town has been palpable for this game. I'll tell you what, everybody in town's been talking about it. The girls are in Lander playing volleyball, so we're going to miss some of those excited fans in the stands. But everybody in town's talking about the game, and the boys are out there ready. I went down and talked to the coaches, and they're excited, and they have a job to do tonight, and let's see if they can accomplish that.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's kind of a weird thing. There's volleyball 1A, 2A going on. You've got Halloween going on, trick-or-treating going on. But you know what? Just grab your candy and your courage. This one's going to be scary good tonight. So happy Halloween. Your kid's out trick-or-treating right now, and we're ready to bring you some football. We're going to jump to some scores real quick as we get some things squared away here. In 1A 6-man already today, the number 1 team in the state, Little Snake River, defeats Matitsi 76-44. Encampment, number 2 team in the state, in a thriller with Riverside, wins 20-18. They were down 12-0 at half and rallied, did the Tigers. And a final score, unfortunately, for Fremont County, it is Burlington. They were a 1 seed, number 3 in the state. They defeat Du Bois 60-8. Going on at 6 p.m. tonight will be number 5, Farson Eden, versus number 4, Hewlett. So Du Bois' season ends on the road in Burlington. In 1A 9-man, Shoshone, another Fremont County team, going down as the number 1 team in the state, the Pine Bluffs Hornets, defeat Shoshone 76-24. Hornets had 10 negative plays on defense in the first half alone. Lusk will face number 2 Grable tonight at 6. And in a bit of an upset, actually a fairly large one looking at rankings, Lingle Fort Laramie defeats number 3 Big Piney 28-24. The Doggers stopped the Punchers at the 1-yard line at the end of the first half and at the 3-yard line with 30 seconds left in the ballgame. So 2 huge goal line stands by Lingle Fort Laramie. Rocky Mountain, number 4, will face Saratoga at 6. Jumping up to 2A, Bighorn, who Thermopolis and Burns are both hoping to face next week. Bighorn defeats Cokeville 31-0. They led at half by 21, and they led the whole way, obviously, in the shutout victory. The number 2 ranked Mountain View beat Glenrock 79-20. And Level, number 4, beat number 5, Newcastle, 21-14. In 3A, in what would be expected to happen, number 1, Star Valley, been number 1 all season, leads Buffalo 35-0 in the second half. Douglas is at number 2, Cody at 6. Green River at number 3, Riverton. You can listen to that on 93.9 KTAK with Cody and Baylor Beers. Kicks off at 6, and what may be the most intriguing 3A matchup of the week, number 5 Jackson faces number 4 Lander at Lander. You can listen to that on 93.1 KFCW at 6 with Ernie Overn and Andrew Garcia, and that's going to be a clash of styles as Jackson likes to throw the ball 40 times plus a game. Of course, what that means is Lander or Jackson probably going to face the winner. Whoever wins that game faces the winner of Cody and Douglas, and it looks like Riverton or Green River is going to incorrect. They face the winner. They will most likely face Star Valley. Green River and Riverton face the winner of Douglas at Cody. And then at 4A, no games have started, I don't think, as of yet. You got Kelly Walsh at number 1, Sheridan. Laramie at number 2, Campbell. Thunder Basin at number 3, Cheyenne East. And number 5, Cheyenne Central at number 4, Natrona County. All those games start at 4.
Yeah, the one that really popped out to me when I was looking at those scores earlier today was the Mountain View score, and they buried their opponent pretty quickly, and there was no coming back from the dead by Grable on that one. They were, or not Grable, it was Glenrock, and they put them down. They were 40 points ahead at halftime, and we can see what Mountain View can do, so they're definitely a contender in this race as we go throughout the playoffs.
Well, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, it'll be time for our keys to the game here on 101.7 KDNO. We want to thank, as you probably noticed, we are live streaming tonight. We want to thank a couple of our sponsors as we go to commercial break. Buckle Up for Life and Hometown Freedom Healthcare. Thank you for making this all possible. We'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And welcome back to the, I don't know who the sponsor is for pregame because this is the first time I've done one of your games. Okay, so welcome to the Wild Today pregame show here on 101.7 KDNO. It is Kevin Squared with you tonight, and we're going to jump over to Kevin Simpson, and he's got our keys to the game. But before we do, we want to thank some additional folks who helped sponsor this. Midway Auto YOTs, thank you for making this live stream possible. Kevin, what are the keys to the game?
Well, the keys to the game are brought to you by Travis Winger and Edward Jones. Again, having a plan to your financial future is a key to your financial success. And again, those are brought to you by Edward Jones and Travis Winger. The first one I have is stay disciplined on both pass and rush defense. You'll hear me when I get into my pregame interview with Coach Bowker. This not the Bighorn team. This Burns team is very much a two-dimensional offense. They can run the ball on you, and if you stop the run, they're very capable of throwing that football as well. So our DBs are going to have to do a job and make sure you're not caught peeking into the backfield because they will throw that football around. Secondly, managing the clock. Both these teams are very well versed in defense. I think they both give about 12 points a game. So I think when it gets down to it, you're going to have to control that football. And when you get a chance to put that ball in the end zone, you're going to have to capitalize because points could be hard to come by on both sides. And leads me into my third one that I have, and that is not turning that ball over. The Bobcats have done a great job this year. I think they have about 14 or so picks on the season. So they've been on the positive side on the turnover margin. So I think to continue that success tonight, Kevin, they're going to have to keep taking that football away and then capitalizing on those opportunities.
Turnover so important in the game of football, but especially in the playoffs. And you had a chance to sit down with the head ball coach, and we're gonna, when we get back, we'll tune in for that and hear Coach's thoughts on tonight's game here on 101.7 KDNO.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on 101.7 KDNO. It is Thermopolis Burns quarterfinal matchup in 2A football here in the great state of Wyoming. We want to thank Hampton Inn and Suites in Riverton for helping bring all this live stream action tonight during the playoffs. Helped us secure the rights, as did the Lazy 7S Cafe here in Thermopolis. And Kevin, you had a chance to sit down with Coach. Let's hear from the head ball man himself.
Joining us now is Thermopolis head coach, Coach Boone Bowker, as the Bobcats get ready to open up the playoffs this Friday night against the Burns Broncs. Coach, thanks for taking time out of this playoff week.
You know, I'm super excited to be in the playoffs. Did have to realize I'd have to talk to you for another week, so that's the only downside.
Well, Halloween night and the energy around town feels just a little bit different. Bobcats finished strong with a 7-1 regular season record. Best regular season record for the Bobcats since 2010, I believe. Defeating Pinedale 21-12 last Friday. A great season for the Bobcats. Can you briefly kind of just recap this season for me and maybe the growth and progression from week 1 to where we are at now?
You know, starting off, we knew we'd have some guys in some new positions. Had a few kids move away. Obviously, we had those group of seniors graduate last year. They were going to be tough to replace. But our kids stepped up. They came to play. We've gotten better each week, which is huge to see. Our defense was pretty dang good last year. It's definitely improved too. And offensive production, I feel, is up from last year as well. So just week by week, that was our whole thing. We're going to take it 1 week at a time. And each week we found something to improve on. And you're never perfect and you're never satisfied.
So you've coached a lot of these guys since they were freshmen. What's it like going to be seeing them step on the field for the first time as a playoff football team?
It just brings me great joy seeing all their hard work pay off. A lot of these guys have been in the weight room in the summer, putting in all the time in the off season, and it finally we have some backing to show the other kids like this does help, this does work, and it just brings me great happiness to see all their hard work paying off.
Moving on to this week, the Burns team comes in. They wear orange and black, which is fitting for a Halloween matchup. I'm not well versed on the Burns team outside of what I've seen on their stat sheet. Overall record versus Burns, Thermop leads them 7-2. Haven't seen each other since 2019. Burns has the number 5 overall defensive player in 2A and Hunter Munson, I believe. He also contributes on special teams as a receiver as well. You know, defensively with 9 tackles, 5 a game, and 5 sacks on the season. How do you account for a player like that?
He's a stud. He's a good ball player. You know, looking at him on film, he's not an overly big guy. Plays outside linebacker for him. He's just got a knack for the ball. He reminds me a lot of Cannon Bourne, actually. Hunter might be a little more athletic and Cannon might be a little more gritty. But, yeah, he has a knack for the ball, and he's a dang good tackler, and he's physical on that defense.
Burns definitely a balanced offensive well. They average 28 points a game, 137 through the air, 161 on the ground. Again, the Bobcats defense, a staple of this team. Is there a key defensively, either passing or rushing, that would propel the Bobcats to success this week?
So they run a lot of inside zone, which is something new for us. Our linebackers picked up on it pretty quick, so I'm pretty confident there. But number 13, their running back, he's a dude as well. He's got great vision. He's great at knowing his O-line zone rules. He knows what gap's going to be open in it, and if they press it, he'll make a cut. And their O-line's very well coached. Their slot receivers are their real skill athletes. Look for those guys to get the ball in the quick game. But that's what they do. If you bring in people into the box, they'll start throwing quicks on you. You go out and cover the quicks. They're going to hit you with inside zone. And then they got a couple wrinkles every here and there. But inside zone and the quick game's really their forte. But they've seen a lot of man coverage throughout the entire year. And so they won't be seeing that.
Both teams stout defensively. If you look at that, I believe 12 points a game, kind of where both teams sit. With both teams being defensively strong, is time of possession, ball control, and security something you've been focusing on and can see being a key to this game? And whoever can kind of control that aspect of the game would probably come out on top.
100%. If you go look at the Newcastle, when Newcastle played them, they're a lot like us with run game. I think Newcastle doubled them in offensive plays, kept it out of their hands, kept them from making big plays. I know Newcastle had a couple kids banged up that game, but Our goal is always to control that clock and cause the other team to panic.
Well, it's Halloween week and the spirits of Leroy Hayes Field are restless, so before we let you go back to game prep, it's straight into our rapid fire trick-or-treat round. I'll throw some spooky themed questions your way and you just fire back whatever comes to mind first, as frightening as that may be.
Let's get it.
What's your favorite Halloween tradition?
Trick-or-treating.
Candy corn, love it or leave it?
I love it.
Favorite Halloween candy?
All of them except Almond Joy.
Which leads to my next question, the most overrated Halloween candy.
Most overrated? I mean, I love Reese's, but there's so many of them in my kids' bags.
What's your favorite go-to warm fall drink?
Favorite go-to warm fall drink?
You're a pumpkin
right now,
latte guy, aren't you?
I thought about that, but right now probably a Red Bull that's been sitting out.
What's your go-to pumpkin carving design?
I always tried just to make that classic jack-o'-lantern look, but I could never quite pull it off, so usually just end up turning my pumpkin around so no one can see it.
Who in your family is the most competitive pumpkin carver or dress-up character?
Pumpkin carver's probably got to be Nash. If it's not perfect, he gets upset. And then Titus, he's just psycho, so.
What's your favorite or most memorable costume you wore as a kid?
Oh, I gotta say the Red Power Ranger. I thought I was the bee's knees, man.
Would you rather spend the night in a graveyard or abandoned hospital?
Graveyard.
What song should always be on your Halloween playlist?
Pocket Full of Sunshine.
I'm a driller guy, but that's a weird one. If you started your own Halloween movie, would it be a horror film or a family feel-good?
A horror film.
Which classic monster would you want to be your roommate if you had to choose?
Oof. I'm a big fan of Krampus, but that's a Christmas guy. So I'm going to go, I think I could chill with Frankenstein.
All right. Which horror movie villain do you think you could actually defeat?
All of them, honestly. You watch enough of them, you know how to survive.
And before we go, give me your best spooky or scary laugh.
No.
Yes. Come on. I'll do it.
Yours. Yeah, let's hear yours. There's mine.
Oh, come on. All right, that's all I have for today, Coach. Thanks for your time. Let's hope the Bobcat coaching staff draws up some killer plays. So grab your candy, paint your faces purple, and get ready for a night where the only thing scarier than the costumes will be the Bobcat defense. It's playoff football, it's Halloween, and it's time to haunt the Bronx.
It's packed in stands, baby.
And welcome back. Thanks for that interview, Coach. And we're going to jump right to our Arapahoe first starting lineups. Kevin, give us the Bobcat starting lineup for this playoff game.
We're going to start with your big guys up front offensively. We've got number 53, James Witt, Sr., number 61, Colby Deere, Jr. Alongside him, we've got number 72, Ryan Axtell, Jr., Carter Mascaro, number 75, Jr., and then next to him, rounding out the big guys, we've got number 77, Senior, Cruz Missile Mascaro. And then rounding out, we're going to talk about your skills players. I've got number 0, Nolan Collins, a senior. He will be your split back. We got Zach Hasty, number 2, your wide receiver, split back combination, senior for him. Number 5, Dylan Myers is your wide receiver, number 11. And in the backfield is your deep back. You'll see number 4, Bridger, the pile driver tonight. And at your quarterback, as always, captaining the ship, we've got number 6, Junior Cannon Bourne. And those are your Bobcat starters, brought to you by Arapahoe First.
And when we return, it'll be time to kick things off here in this quarterfinal round of the WHSAA playoffs. We want to thank Range Internet for helping us bring this live stream night. Remember, $80 a month for 1 gig internet, no data caps, and reduced lag. As well as thank CB&T for helping bring this. When we return, it'll be time to kick things off here under the lights in Thermopolis on 101.7 KDNO.
I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis. Open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
And welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. It is time to kick things off here in Thermopolis. Welcome to the Gridiron Graveyard, where only one team will leave alive tonight and still have a shot at getting to Laramie for the state championship. Burns is in their white and black with red accents, of course, purple and gold for Thermopolis. Burns has won the coin toss and elected receive. So Thermopolis will be kicking off. Thermop will be going left to right on your radio dial.
Bobcat fans are ready to rock and roll. We've got some costumes in the stands tonight. Looks like the cheerleaders are all dressed up as well. And the Bobcat was out talking to the coaches, and all they really had to say tonight was, we've done our part. It's up to the boys to finish the job. And let's see what the Bobcat boys have in store for them tonight.
Cheerleaders kind of got a fairy theme going on. Kicking off for the Bobcats will be Tanner Delay.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll help you out, Kev. We'll get your feet
Yeah.
wet here pretty quick.
Well, normally I'm the game of the week guy on 99.1 KWYW, so I'm kind of used to different teams every week to some extent, but, you know, you get used to Wind River, Shoshone, Wyoming, Indiana, DuBois, whatnot. So I am going to need some help with some names.
Tanner DeLay, a freshman out there doing kicking duties, and he tried his first in-game field goal last week.
He is also a running back and linebacker. He will tee it up at the 40 here, and we are ready to kick things off in 2A football action in the quarterfinals. Back for Burns. Can't see the number, really.
Looks like number 4.
That will be Hicks, and I think, is that number 6?
Oh, it is number 6. Sorry, number 4.
Okay, number 6. That's Will Schusen.
And 2, it looks like Hansen is in the middle.
Okay. So Delay's got the kickoff. It's going to be kind of short. It's going to land at the 27. It is live. It's going to be picked up by number 31. They fake the reverse. He's going to go backwards and be taken down. Looks like they're going to spot him right about the 24-yard line, where it will be a Wind River Realty first down.
Yep, number 30 on the return there, Gage Rooney.
They faked the reverse, and good job by the Bobcats. They were not buying what the Broncs were selling here on Wind River Realty first down. Quarterback for the Broncs, trying to grab a number for you. There's
Bryce Hansen.
Okay, Hansen Jr. He is in the pistol formation with 2 wide on the right side. He's going to hand off to Zachary Austin, and Austin is going to get right at about 6 yards out to the 30-yard line as they spotted the first down at the 24. He'll set up 2nd and 4 for the visitors from So as Kevin mentioned earlier, you're going to get tired of hearing the name Kevin, they are.
That's right.
But they like to mix things up, but they're going to come right back out in the pistol formation. 2 wide on the right side, 1 protecting back, and a tight end on the left. Snap is to Hansen. He's going to turn around and hand off, going to his left, now cutting back in between the tackles. And it looks like it's going to be a gain of about 3.5. It will set up 3rd and short at the 33.5-yard line for the Bronx.
Bobcats defense going to be tested early with that rush.
Nice run there by, was that Gage Rooney, number 30?
30 is, yeah, that's Rooney.
Okay, number 13 down the back. No, that was Zachary Austin. Excuse me, I just said that. Austin in the backfield again. Bryce Hansen going out of the pistol. This time flip the formation. And we are immediately going to get a timeout on the field, it looks like.
They're going to reset the play clock.
Yeah, but okay, that's interesting to see. So no timeout. Now they topped it for a second, and now they whistle it back in. So that was kind of interesting.
I haven't seen that yet this year.
No, usually that's indication, Kevin, of like a substitution penalty, too many guys breaking the huddle.
Yeah.
But no, they just kind of let them reset. Oh, they gave them the Wind River Realty first down is what they did with the chains. So they didn't bring them out measure. Now out of the gun is Hansen, 2 wide, tight on the right side. Man in motion. It's going to be an end around. Coming to the near side. He's going to turn and gang tackled by Thermopolis after a gain of about 2 for Zachary Austin. So that's a good spot on the far side. I think that is incorrect if they line it up.
Yeah,
there
they're
they
going
go.
to move it back.
They bring it back a little bit, and it'll be a 2nd down and 8 after that Wind River Realty first down gain of 2 for Burns. Shotgun again, this time everybody in tight. Really no wideouts at all. A couple tight ends, though. In the gun, Hansen, snap. He's looking deep to his right. Keeps eyeing him. Picked off! Picked off, and by number 4, Bridger
Pile,
thank you.
The pile driver.
And I'll tell you one thing, Kevin. Hansen just stared that down and then was off target to boot.
Yeah, I was watching him in warm-ups a little bit. He has a kind of a sidearm approach, doesn't get that ball very high up in the air. And I was kind of mentioning to the coaches, that's one of those things I feel like we can get a lot of hands on a football tonight if that thing goes in the air. And Bridger Pile capitalizes on that.
Be a Wind River Realty first down at the Burns 30. Great field position for this Thermopolis Bobcat squad as Boren. Did I get that one right?
Yep.
Kenan Boren will lead him out. He's going out of a pistol, kind of an offset eye. In motion, Zach Hasty from left to right. They're going to hand the end around. He's got about 5. Now he's got 6, 7. Pushing forward. It's going to depend on where they spot him going out of bounds. Looks like they're going to give him a gain of 9 off the initial spot. Let's see once they spot it completely down here. It is indeed going to be a gain of 9. Second one. Great opening play.
You haven't seen the Bobcats play. That's a pretty tough run of a championship basketball player, if you ask me.
It was very, very well blocked, too, on that left end to kick him out. Going out of more of true pistol now. Behind him is Pile. Snap for Boren. Pending. 1 wide on the very far right. And they're going to hand off to Pile, and he's going to plow through the middle. A gain of about 3. It will be a Wind River Realty first down at the 18-yard line. So in the red zone, let's see if Thermopolis can capitalize on this first down. After the huge error by Burns, goes back to our pregame show talking about turnovers.
Travis Winger, keys of the game. Edward Jones right there.
Under center now, in tight, almost a wing T-like look for the Bobcats. It's going to be pitched to one of the A-backs, and he's going to gain about 2.
Hasty with the carry.
Hasty there going more into the option look and going to one of his side A-backs and coming across from the left to the right. Gains 2, sets up 2nd and 8 for the Bobcats here on a beautiful night, Kevin, that's going to get much chillier, though.
Yeah, but we're nice here in this warm booth.
That is true. That is true. This isn't Shoshone with the deck. 2 weeks ago it was just, or a week ago it was just freezing. Pistol formation, 2 wide on the top side, 1 on the near. Offset eye kind of behind him. Snap to Boren. Boren's going to hand off, and Burns was not buying what he was selling there. Gain of about half, so we'll say 1. Sets up 3rd and an extremely long 6, almost 7 yards for the Bobcats.
Nolan Collins with the carry. Nolan's one of those tough kids. He heard a week ago Coach Bowker talk about just the grit he brings to this team and works hard in the weight room and has really been a leader of this program.
For a team that likes to run the option, playing behind the sticks sometimes can bite you. Boren now going under center, single back in motion is Hasty. Hasty stops in the backfield, going to hand to the fullback, and Burns again not really fooled by it. Gain of 2, set up 2.5 almost. It'll be 4th and a long 4. I don't know enough about the Bobcats to talk about field goal kicking, so is that even an
coming
option
out
here?
We got Delay coming out. He's got a leg. He missed his only attempt last week, but he had enough leg. It was just a little wide. Delay will be out there.
30-yard kick here. Yep. Delay going to kick. Holding will be
Jordan Garrison.
And for some reason we spelled his name in the program Garri0N.
Oh.
Hold is down. It's put up. Looks
it is
good. It's good. And the Bobcats get out to a 3-0 lead. When we return, it'll be Burns' ball again. We want to thank Hot Springs Health for helping bring this live stream to you. We'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO.
In Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
And welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. I just realized I hadn't given the time yet. 7-11 left in this. It's Slurpee time. And it is 3-0 in favor of the Bobcats after the Burns interception at the 30-yard line. Unable to pump it into the end zone, but able to get it in for a field goal. It's Fright Night under the lights, Kevin. And these teams are ready to raise some spirits. Let's see what Burns can do here with the ball, as it will be Delay kicking off again. 3 backmen for Burns now, and they're not far back. They're standing at the 15-yard line, anticipating not a deep kick. Delay approaches it, teed up at his own 40, and this is going to be fielded at the 20. Going to actually execute the end around this time to the 25-26, about a 26.5-yard return for Gunnar Kozad of Burns.
Good coverage. I think we're going to see Burns run that end around every time, and it's just going to make the Bobcat defense track that ball and decide who's going to keep that or not. So good contain way for the Bobcats to stay in their lanes on that one.
We want to again thank Buckle Up for Life for helping bring this live stream to you. Usually we're not allowed to stream during the playoffs due to a really kind of controversial, ridiculous type rule. But, well. It is what it is. But these sponsors help bring it to you. In the backfield is Hansen at quarterback. He's in the gun, man in motion. He's going to hand on the
ball's on the ground.
And it's on the ground, dropped back at the 12. He's going to pick it up and try and make the most of it as he can. But it is going to be a loss of 7 by Hunter Munson, the senior. Just not a clean handoff there, Simpson.
No, he's actually a pretty good defensive player. If you heard the pregame interview, runs that wide receiver. Kind of came from that end around there, but not a very good pitch, and he never really had a handle on it. Fortunate enough that it bounced back up to him, but unfortunate for the Bobcats, they couldn't fall on it.
So set up second and about 16, 17. They're going to say 16 on the board. That's good enough for me. From the shotgun, trips on the left, one single on the right. Hansen with the snap. He's looking right. He throws complete to the guy who just fumbled the ball, and he is going to get just waylaid after a gain of about 3 on the pass to Kozad.
Good coverage on that screen pass by the Bobcats.
Are we botching that name? Or is that Kozad or for them?
I believe it's Kozad.
Okay, we'll go
There's
with
a Kozad, Nebraska.
So 3rd and a country mile. I will actually give Simpson the actual definition of that at some point. But 3rd.
You're a country bumpkin. You probably will.
I'm from Appalachia, for Pete's sake. 3rd and 13.
You can't even spell Appalachia.
None of us can. 3rd and 13, Gunn trips on the right this time. Hansen rolling to his right. Under pressure, throwing deep and incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 5:35 to play in the first quarter and set up 4th and 13. So just the Bobcats are just playing great defense right now. And I was looking for a little phrase that you put on this little Halloween t-shirt. Can't find one, so we'll just go with it. Setting up to punt back for the Bobcats will be Garrison and can't see a number, Kevin, on the near guy.
That would be 2? Nolan Collins, 0.
Oh, 0. Nolan Collins. Punt is low. It's going to bounce once. And no, that's number 0, though.
2. Sorry. 2.
Bounces. And Nolan Collins got a little. I'm sure the coaches may talk to him. We do have a flag on the field, however. It is down at the 31. It's kind of in a weird position. It's just in a weird position. Normally, first, second, or third down, I'd say it's in the position of holding.
Right.
But
did one of their gunners leave early, or
that'd been blown dead though for false start. Let's see what it is. It is a hold, and it's against Thermopolis, so someone held a gunner most likely, or someone coming up the middle. So they'll back it up.
They'll back it up 10 from where the ball landed.
Yeah, 10 yards from where it was spotted. So.
No.
If I'm not mistaken, though, this should result in, because of it being during that play, that it'll just move back 10 yards,
yes.
And then the stick should move back, too. It should not be 1st and 20, I don't think.
It
but no,
shouldn't be. I was going to say it shouldn't, but they gave me pause over there.
Yeah, they did. 1st and 10, coming under center is Boren. He's in an I formation, actually. Pitch back to the tailback. Gain of about 5 there. We'll call it out gets it out to the 45.
Yep, that would be Nolan Collins again.
Nice run. He kind of did the Superman thing at the end, got laid out perpendicular.
You'll see as they move through their backs, Pyle is more of a traditional take it in the handoff, and Hasty and Collins usually take it on a pitch a little bit.
Got 6 yards on the carry. Boren in the eye again. Pitch. Up the middle. He cuts in, trying to cut outside. Now cuts back inside. We have a flag on the field. If it stands, it'll be a gain of about 9, but I don't think it's going to stand, Kevin.
Yeah, it looks like it'll probably be holding again.
Yeah, right there at the tail end of the play. He gained exactly 9 as he gained it to the 46-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask.
15-yard variety,
Ooh,
I do believe.
That's the big one.
So it's weird, too, because I had to get used to that because so many places have phased out the 5-yard variety.
Yep.
You grab it, it's going, but it's 15-yard penalty. It'll set the ball at the 31 where it'll be a Wind River Realty first down for the Bobcats. And, again, moving the ball successfully. Boren coming out. This is more of a wing T look, almost a wishbone. Boren under center. Snap. Hands it to the tailback, and they just push it like the Eagles right up the middle. It's going to be a gain of 5. He's going to reach the 26-yard line. It'll be second down. I don't have a clue because it was a mass of purple.
I feel like it was Collins, but
he was out there.
I'm going to give it to him. You'll see this is what the coaches call their power formation. They'll pack him in tight here, and, yep, here we go, back into power.
Coming back out, wishbone, wing T, love the option. Boren, under center, snap, hands it to Collins, I do believe again. Nope, not Collins. He hands it to Pyle, and Pyle is going to be, actually is going to get spotted a little bit shorter than I thought. It's going to be a gain of about 2.
And I think he was the one that carried the first one because he has the same formation. They gave it to that.
Okay, so it's Pyle there. Gain of 2, sets up from 2nd and 4, now 3rd and 2. Same formation. Boren looking to snap. The box crowded with Bronx. Defensively, hands off. This time gets it to not sure who, and I don't think he got it there. He'll set up 4th down.
That was Pyle again.
Pyle with the...
They're going to give him no gain, I think. Oh, give him a yard.
Thank you. So it's going to be I'm on mute. No, I'm not. It's going to be a gain of 1. It'll set up 4th down and 1. Thermopolis going to go for it on the Burns 22. Boren under center, hard count. This is going to be pitched to A-back, and he's got it, and he's got more. He's breaking tackles all the way down to the 7-yard line. It is a 15-yard gain there.
Zach Hasty just keeps those legs churning.
Nice little play there, getting it to the A-back, coming across, going behind the tackle. Good blocking to get him free for the first down, then great execution by him. Same formation, Boren in first and goal, going to go up the middle, and they're going to get all the way down to the 2-yard line. Gain of 5 for the Bobcats as they are knocking on the door, looking to make this a 2-score game.
Hasty again for a 2-yard gain.
2:20 here left in the first quarter. Help me remember to say the time more often.
Bobcats hurrying up, and Burns having to sub some people out.
Boren under center in the option formation. Takes it. He's going to keep it, and he is going to get close. Let's see. They're running in to spot it. They're going to say he's short. It looks like it'll set up 3rd down and goal from the, about 2-foot line.
Yeah. Now you're going to see the tush push here for 2 plays.
Now will Burns do the Vikings thing and have a guy
lay down sideways? That was impressive.
Boren, wishbone, under center. Snap, he's going to keep it again, pushing forward. Touchdown, Bobcats!
Take a listen. Listen. We're going to hear a boom here in a minute. You wait for it.
That always scares my wife at University of Wyoming.
Yeah.
Because she's not expecting it.
Boom, there you go.
We go. We're now under attack from some rogue nation, but it is now 9-0. PAT pending as delay will come out.
Keeps the zombies away.
Holding for him will be Garrison. Snap is down good. It is up, and it is good. And the Bobcats lead 10-0 here with 1:32 left in the first quarter. When we return, it'll be Burns' chance to answer here on 101.7 KDNO.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. Here in the early going, 1:32 left in the first quarter, 10-0 in favor of the Bobcats. And Burns needing a desperate answer. Of course, turnover on their first drive, and then 3 and out on their second. So Thermop really answering the call here. Delay will kick off. He's got spotted as 40. Again, 3 guys back for Burns.
Bobcats conjuring up some serious momentum here.
That would have been better if you added some more Halloween. Just the conjure
Come on.
part.
Conjuring it up.
We want to
They
thank
put a spell on you.
We want to thank Hometown Freedom Healthcare for helping sponsor this live stream. This one mishandled and short, and they're going to do the smart thing and fall on it at about the 22-yard line. Just mishandled. It was kind of low on the ground, and Burns decided, you know what, better part of valor is just to fall on it and not risk a turnover. Because right now in that position, Kevin, a turnover would be, I don't want to say fatal yet, but it'd be detrimental to the extreme. Tell you what, so far, the coach has a magic potion. Unstoppable so far tonight. In the gun, 2 wide on the left, 1 wide on the right. Going to hand off to the protecting back. He's going to kick it outside. He's got 3, breaks a tackle, now pushing forward, and he's going to get to the 30. About an 8-yard gain is, I think that's Colton Emmel. Number 15. No, it's
that's
number 13.
Zachary Austin.
Zachary Austin. Now it's starting to get dark, so I'm going to use the very expensive little pocket light that Simpson invested in. I mean, you two can have one of these if you're like a millionaire like Simpson.
I didn't even expense that.
Well, we're glad for that. So the LED technology, pistol formation for Hansen. Snap. He's going to hand it off again. And this one's going to be met, but he didn't have to get a whole lot. It's going to be real close. Looks like it will be a Wind River Realty first down. Looks like he got to it, Waiting for the actual signal here for a second. Yep. Yes, it is. It'll be a Wind River Realty first down as he reaches the 32-yard line. First down of the evening for the Burns Broncs.
Bobcats, good first quarter here. 1 minute left, and that was their first down by the Broncs. So excellent job by the defense.
This time going out of the pistol, he's got the guys on the right in tight, one wide on the left. Snap. Hansen hands it off yet again, and read by the Bobcats as he's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 3.
Cannon Bourne.
Quarterback helping out his own cause. Is that a flag on the field on the far side?
No, I don't think so. It is not.
See what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So it'll be from the 32 to the 29-yard line. Burns now playing behind the sticks, something no team wants to do in the playoffs, especially when you're down 10-0. Shotgun formation, 2 wide on the far side, 1 on the near. Snap to Hansen, does hand it off, and eaten alive again by the Bobcats as it will be, let's see, they're going to say a loss of 2, gave them a little bit of forward progress. So 2 negative plays in a row by that, and I mean, he just disappeared in the fog and just lost yardage there.
Really got buried.
Yes, he did.
The Bobcats buried him. A swarm of them, and that's the end of the first quarter.
That is the end of 1, and it'll be Burns' ball, 3rd and long. And Kevin, the Burns Broncs better bring some garlic on this Halloween night because the Bobcats right now are out for blood. We'll be right back. 10-0 at the end of 1 on 101.7 KDNO.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation. For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
And welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. Thermopolis up 10-0 as we're starting the second quarter, and it is 3rd and long for the Burns Broncs. And the Thermopolis defense just has been uncannily good here in this first quarter, and they'll look to duplicate that. Trips on the near side as now Burns goes left to right on your radio dial. 1 wide on the right out of the gun. Hansen snap, looking to his right, looking to throw, long crossbody throw, and Thermopolis loses their footing, so he'll get out to the 40. It's going to be a gain of 5, call it 8. Thank you. Call it 8 more, so about a 13-yard gain. It sets up 4th down, and right now, as Burns thinking about going for this from their 40, they need about 2.5 yards to get a first here, but dangerous position on the field.
That was number 1, wasn't it? Oschneider or whatever his name is out there, I believe, was the receiver.
Sure.
That's who I got, but yeah,
I'll give it to you.
I would assume they would go for this. They're going to take a timeout and think about it, I believe. White Hat's signaling something.
Haven't seen the timeout yet. Clock is stopped, however, but nobody really going over the sideline except for one guy. So I'm kind of confused at this point. Did he go? Well, he went out of bounds on the catch, so hence the stop.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but
we'll just go with it. How about that? Yeah. Again, we want to thank Midway Auto for sponsoring tonight's live stream broadcast. These are extra sponsors that came through to help us secure the rights for video. In the gun, 2 wide on the left, 2 wide on the right, and got back. Looked like it was going to be encroachment, or they're trying to hard count here, and we are going to get a right rehab timeout on the field. We'll step aside, but don't go far. Things are about to get spooky here on Halloween night in Thermopolis.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Okay, I forgot to change it. We're back from the right rehab timeout. They're going to punt instead. Burns with the punt. It's going to bounce at the 32, and it's going to take an extremely friendly Burns bounce all the way down to about the 11-yard line, Kevin. And I'll change this.
We've got lots of people listening, I think, to us. Got people checking in on me. Our partner Ryan, regular partner Ryan Williams in Georgia, and where did I say he was at?
He's in Columbus for basic training, a huge military town. Of course, I'm from Georgia, so congratulations to Ryan and his son there. I know he's proud of him as Kevin kills a fly.
Yep. It didn't make it. Bobcats in their power again. Pitch it to the deep back. Hasty, up the middle.
Gain of about 20 yards there.
That would be Hasty, yep. Like I said, you see Zach, he steps in that backfield, and he's more comfortable taking that on a pitch instead of a direct handoff.
So here in the second quarter with 11:23 and counting left, big Wind River Realty first down for Thermopolis. Look at the option again, deep tailback. It's going to be a pitch to him, and he's going to get stood up but fight for some yards. Gain of about 2 for the runner there as they went straight up the gut with the tailback.
That'd be Nolan Collins, I believe. Yep, number 0.
So it was interesting. You told me to be on the look for the option. The first 2 series, they were nothing that looked like our first 2 plays. And now we've got, I don't know what that's supposed to be for Halloween, but it's a cool little Halloween costume.
I'm not sure what that is. That would be Ridge Jaramidi up here in the walking through.
One of those Gungan type anime things.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
2 wide, 2 way outside wide on the far right. Going in the I formation is Thermopolis. Going to hand off up the middle, and it's going to gain to about the 36. They might give him the 37. Nope, they're going to give him the 36. It'll set up the 3rd down as Bourne went to the fullback this time and faked the option on the right side.
Give it to Pyle.
Makes it about 3rd and an extremely long 4. Caught 3rd and 5 here in the second quarter. I formation, 2 wide again, almost out to the sideline on the right side, and he's going to hand off to the fullback yet again, and he's going to break tackles, breaks free at the 40, to the 30, down to the 25, caught the 24, huge gain.
That was Bourne, that was a keeper.
Oh, that was boring. He kept it. Couldn't even tell. It's going to be a gain from about the 37-ish.
36.
36, something like that. So huge gain and a Wind River Realty first down for the Bobcats as they are moving inside. They are going to be at the 14-yard. Hold on, I can't tell. 24-yard line. There we go. Can't see the numbers really all that well. From the 24 I formation. Gain. Huge gain for Bourne on the keeper as he faked everybody out, including the defense. This time, he's going to hand off to his fullback. That is Bridger Pyle, and he is going to gain not much. They call it nothing. 0 gain. Good job by the Burns Bronx defense there as we tip tick under 9 minutes to play in the first half here in Thermopolis. So Thermopolis likes the placards. I'm trying to decipher what 5 and A means. So 2nd and 10 after no gain. Boren under center in the I formation. No wideouts to speak of. It's going to be a toss back to the back, and Hasty's going to break free. But we've got a flag in what would normally be the vicinity of holding after about a 5-yard gain.
I think the ball might have came out. We got people pointing all over the place.
So do we have a fumble and a turnover? It would be the first turnover. They do.
Yep.
It is going to be Burns' ball, and a huge momentum swing there for the Burns Broncs as they force the fumble. And ball security, uber important. Thermopolis able to turn an interception into 3 earlier. Can Burns turn this into points as well and get back in this game? Now, they've got an extremely long way to go, and they still haven't changed like the markers because the flag still stands. The Burns coach just signaled he's declining it, obviously, and taking the result of the play. Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line for the Broncs. Opportunity for Bryce Hansen and the I almost said the Cody Broncs. The Burns Broncs offense here as they are desperately looking for something. 3 wide. Really almost 4, but a shotgun formation, man in motion from left to right, and it's going to be blown dead.
We're going to have a false start. Yep.
We're going to have a flag on the field, and that only 2 reasons to blow it dead. Well, 3 reasons technically. Play clock, that, and unimpeded encroachment.
And they gave him false start. So
false start, 5-yard loss. It'll set the ball down at the. Trying to see where they originally started. They started at the 21, so it'll start at the 16 here. So Burns again playing behind the sticks, Kevin, going backwards as Hansen comes out in the gun. He's got a pistol, I think. It's a hard angle here. Looks like the slight pistol, 2 wide, 1 on each side. He's going to hand it off to the tailback, who is just going to get wrapped up at the line. He does gain maybe a yard. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard just through hard fighting. But great defensive line play there.
Austin with the carry, I believe.
Austin, indeed, with the carry. I know you had something there for Halloween and defensive line. I just couldn't find it.
It's in there. You'll see it.
So it'll set up 2nd and about 13. As it looks like they'll give him a little bit better spot in the end. Shotgun formation for Hansen. He's got 1 wide on each side. Thermopolis showing blitz, and here they come. They've got him under pressure. He gets rid of it, and it is caught and breaking a couple of tackles.
Ball came out.
The 32. Ball came out. I think it went out of bounds, though. So a nice big gain to the 32. It'll be a gain of about 14.
Yep, just enough for a first
back.
down.
So it will be a Wind River Realty first down.
Just enough for a first down there. And Bobcats almost had him dead in the rights and let him get that pass off. I don't know if he exactly knew where that ball was going, but he got it out.
Well, the middle linebacker flew in like a bat out of nowhere. It just was able to get it out. Good job by the Burns quarterback to find the open man there and get the Wind River Realty first down. Shotgun. Play action, looking to his left, and almost intercepted, and then almost caught right after that. But, boy, you think he probably took his eyes off the ball and on the end zone, as that would have been a pick 6 for the Bobcats.
Right through the hands of Garrison. And he would have, that would have gone the other direction if he would have caught that.
It will set up 2nd and 10 and go down as a deflected pass here. Want to thank YOTs, not just for helping bring this live stream together, but for all the fancy duds for Kevin and Ryan this year. And I got some myself tonight.
We'll show those off at halftime.
Okay, we will. Having a good time here out of the gun. 3 wide on the left for Hansen, 1 on the near side. Base defense for Thermopolis, and we've got a flag on the field. False start yet again with 7:27 left here in the first half. Make it 2nd and 15 for the Broncs.
Bobcats defense looking good, but the Bronx not doing themselves any favors out there with some of these penalties that they're having. They're kind of unforced, so
taking their time in the huddle is Burns. Looks like getting to know Thermopolis a little bit. Looks like they run a 3-4 defense primarily. Do blitz quite a few times out of it.
They'll bring their outside backers up to be kind of defensive ends a little bit.
Balance formation, 4 wide, 2 on each side. Hansen, again from the gun, snap, fading back, looks to his left, throws, complete. It will be a gain of 7.
To Munson.
So set up 3rd and 8. Critical 3rd down here for the Bronx as they've really not, this is maybe their most successful offensive possession. Thus far, they've been really stonewalled by this Thermopolis Bobcat defense.
But even though they're moving the football, that clock continues to move, which is what we talked about and Coach Bowker talked about in that interview too, is just let's get that clock moving. We're ahead by 10, and we don't want that clock to stop.
Shotgun with 3 wide, 1 on the near. Hansen, snap, looks to his left, staring down, now comes over the center, looking to set up a little screen, maybe a bubble screen type thing. Incomplete and probably good because, boy, there might have been a nice hit coming in there. It'll set up 4th and a short 8. Almost 7 yards, but 8. Punt. And they are going to trot out their punter, or at least they're going to pretend like they're going to. Back will be
Garrison and Hasty.
They stand at the 34 and 33 respectively.
Balls out.
They will punt, and boy, he got a good one with some hang time. Going to bounce once, and again, a friendly roll. And that's where you as a coach may say, hey, come up and catch that as it bounces all the way to the 31. We'll take a real quick break. We'll be right back. It is 6:32 left here in the half. 10-0 Thermopolis.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wild.
I formation. Now I see the fullback's head.
Gives it to him.
Gonna be a fumble. Saw ball free. Diving on it was
Pyle fell on his own fumble.
Pyle fell on his own fumble. Gain of 2, but definitely not what they want to do after holding them scoreless after that turnover is give it to them in good field position. So Bourne will break the huddle. 2nd and 8 for the Thermopolis Bobcats. They're going I formation. The fullback's so tight in, it's kind of hard to see him. There's going to be a pitch this time and up the middle, spinning to break free for a couple extra yards. Nice little gain of 5 where it will set up about 3rd and 3. So 3rd and manageable for the Bobcats. And we have a timeout on the field. It's an official timeout as we have a Burns player down. It is a right rehab timeout. We'll take the break with them here on 101.7 KDNO.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and YOTs makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, YOTs has them. YOTs of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, YOTs is your go-to for all things apparel. YOTs, express yourself.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
And welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. Outside of the right rehab timeout, looks like the down player was Baylor Odegaard for Burns. We wish him nothing but the best. And here comes Thermopolis back out. It will be 3rd and 3 here, wanting to convert as we're going to tick under 5:45 to play here as the clock has been started back up in the I formation. Boren, long count, Fakes it. No, he handed off to the fullback, and he breaks free. He's out at the 40, to the 45, out to the 49-yard line from the 29. So about a 20-yard gain there, Kevin, and a win. River Realty first downs. The fullback just kind of squirted out there out of the pile.
Literally, pile came out of the pile.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pile came out of the pile. Nope. Well, I'll just go with it. Pun intended.
That's right.
Why not?
As, like you said, he's up there so tight, and then the Bourne did a good job of selling that pitch too. So
going to go from a more traditional eye this time with 2 wide on the far side. Boren snap, hands it to the fullback, and he's just going to drag some guys with him for a gain of 4 to set up 2nd and 6.
That'd be Mac Buckner.
Now inside Burns territory. Matt Buckner, first time we've called that name tonight.
Yep. He plays a lot more on the defensive side, but he came in late last game, and they just gave it to him in the fourth quarter. It was just 4 or 5 yards every time up the middle.
2nd and 6. I formation this time. The fullback closer. Wideouts on the near side. And it's going to be handed off up
Buckner
the middle.
again.
Yet again by Buckner. And he breaks free. It will be a gain of 10. And another Wind River Realty first down.
Buckner comes in, just plays that power back roll. Little Peyton Hillis action out there. He's a tall guy, too. Remember old Peyton Hillis?
I do. I do, actually, because I do believe significantly older than you. Of course, your Iowa State boys got a big game tomorrow.
Against Arizona State, and they're without their quarterback.
I formation in tight. This is going to be pitched to the tailback. He's going to cut behind the left tackle, and he's going to have some room to rumble. Going to gain 10, call it actually a little bit more than that. Well, a good bit more than that. Call it a 15-yard gain down to the 14-yard or down to the 24-yard line, where he'll set up another Wind River Realty first down for the Bobcats, who are driving. Just need to avoid the turnover this time.
Man, they're doing good. Don't say that stuff out loud, man. Quit it. Zach Hasty with a good carry there. Now they're going to go tight power and Mac Buckner in the backfield.
Wishbone. Boren under center. Snap. Going to look to hand it off to the guy in the gap, and we've got a flag as he stumbles down.
Man, Collins spinning and turning, getting picked up.
Getting way down into the red zone. Unfortunately, I think it is going to be called back for a hold.
I don't know what we got.
It was thrown in that vicinity. It's a hold or a face mask, most
I thought it was
likely.
a face mask originally.
Let's see. It looks like they are talking to, let's see here. It is a personal foul face mask. So just add that on half the distance to the goal.
He got down to the 9. 14-yard carry?
It got down to the 9. It'll split it in half. Actually, a little bit more than that. Okay, it'd be the 4.5. So first and goal from the 4. Wind River Realty first down from the 4.5-yard line. Going in tight with the wishbone. Boren under center. Hard count here, trying to draw him off. And he's going to give back to his aide, Noah Collins, who's in for the touchdown. Just pitched it right back to him as he came across. And it's now 16-0. Thermopolis Bobcats on top with 3:21 to play in the first half. And yeah, that one got me. I saw the flash first. And then I was like, what just happened? Are we going into lightning delay?
We got this.
Okay, now this is.
Oh, yeah. Swinging gate action. Here we go.
Swinging gate. I never understood the swinging gate, though, on a PAT when you're just going to kick it. But anyway. Delay
Looks
going
cool.
to kick it. High snap, but brought down, put up, and it is good. So as Kevin knocks my light over, it is 3:21 left to play in the first half. All Bobcats up 17-0 here on 101.7 KDNO.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. so you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back to 101.7 KDNO's. We stare at the goalpost.
Hey, I'm trying to get... If we had a good tripod, Kevin.
Here on the Wipe Today Family and Networks, as delay gets ready to kick off. Riverton leads Green River in the first 7-0. Lander leads number 5 Jackson 14-7. Also in the second quarter, Kickoff is going to be fielded, and he's going to get a running start. Not a deep kickoff, and they'll get out to, it looks like somewhere in the 30s. Can't tell quite yet exactly where they are. See where they spot it. It's going to be right at the 30, actually. So we'll set up the Wind River Realty first down for the Bronx, as now we're looking at empty field.
Hey, man.
There we go. I just got to do everything.
About time you did something. Sitting over there in your office in Riverton.
Yeah, Burns must capitalize here. I cannot emphasize that enough if you're listening in Burns. Shotgun formation. Hand it off to the protecting back, and Thermopolis swarms. He's going to get a gain, but about 1. And that's being generous to call it 1, as it'll set up 2nd and 9.
Did you get the ball carrier on that?
No, I didn't actually, but he's still on the field. Nobody's been substituted out, so he's probably going to be the protecting back again. Hansen brings in the play. See, I told you I could pick up these names quick.
There you go.
Of course, Kevin Simpson, one of our longest tenured broadcasters, is you and Cody Beers.
Yeah, that's right.
Shotgun formation, protector on the left, two wideouts on each side. Low snap, picked up, got into the protecting back, and there's Thermopolis all over him again. He's going to gain
about another yard.
2 feet. Call it 1, and they are behind, not playing the way they want to, behind the chains again.
They're going fast again now.
Gun, 2 wide each side. Almost jumping was Thermopolis. Did get back. They check the sideline. Does Burns. Hansen has to convert. I don't know why they're running fast, quite honestly, Simpson. They have to convert.
Yeah.
If you're a Burns fan, they need this here. They do not need to go 3 and out again. Bad play action pass, and under pressure, Thermopolis almost gets him, but he gets it off, almost deflected, incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And the clock stops. Bobcats.
With 1:50 left, clock stops. But more importantly, that play was so crucial, in my opinion. Why rush it is the question.
Well, if you look at that, I guess I said they're fast to the line, but that's their offense. They go to the line, they check it off to the sidelines, they all check their wristbands, and then that's how they do the play call.
Well, punt formation here. It looks like Thermopolis, instead of having 2 back, going to bring 1 up. They're not necessarily buying this. I don't blame them. High snap, but handled, and the punt's off, and it's a line driver, and Noah Collins has to kind of put the brakes on quick and jump back. It will roll dead just east of the 30, call it the 31, where Thermopolis will take over, up 17-0. And plenty of time, and I don't remember 2 or 3 timeouts left.
That's south. That's north.
Yeah, but when you're listening on your radio, east and west is left and right.
Whatever.
I don't know. Dude, I can't point at Hudson when I'm in Riverton. Do I look like Lewis and Clark?
Look like a lot of things, but ain't Lewis and Clark.
I formation, pitch back to the tailback, and he breaks free. Does Noah Collins, I do believe, or is it Pyle?
That would be Hasty.
Hasty, okay.
You're wrong on all accounts.
I'm wrong on all accounts. Gain of 6 on the play. Call it 7, actually. Set up a long 3 yards. Thermopolis huddling.
Minute
not
20.
Really
they're not. If they score in here, it's icing on the cake.
Not in a huge hurry is Thermopolis. I formation as we're about to go under 1:10 here left in the half. Snap, they're going to pitch, and it's going to be a halfback pass. Looking deep for Noah Collins, and incomplete. Had him, and it just hung up just enough for the Burns DB to get his hand in there.
I love trick or treat. I love the trick on that one, man. That was a good one. I love that play call. Zach Hasty.
They were trying to make sure that play was pure witchcraft,
yeah.
but it just did not happen. And, yes, we're working in every Halloween reference at this point.
You're welcome.
As long
listeners.
as nobody mentions Halloween 3, which is by far the worst ever of all of them. But anyway, I formation, 2 wide on the far side. Snap. He's going to pitch it back to Hasty. Up the middle, does look like it is, and it is a Wind River Realty first down here. Now, will they start thinking about using some timeouts?
Yep, right now they just did.
55.6. They do call the right rehabilitation timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back. We'll step aside. Don't go far. Things are about to get spooky here on 101.7 KDNO.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back out of the right rehabilitation timeout. Score update. Lander has put up another touchdown in the second quarter. They lead 21-7 over the really pass-happy air raid offense of Jackson Hole.
Man, is Ernie going to be all right?
Ernie will be just fine, although he's going to have to go to Star Valley next week if this holds. And I've called a game with him in Star Valley. It started at 62 degrees, ended at 19.
Yuck.
On the roof. Pitch. Toss here on the right side, and it's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5, call it 5.
We got an injured player on.
And there is an injured player on the field, so we'll take another right rehabilitation timeout with 42.8 seconds left. Bobcats up 17-0 here on 101.7 KDNO.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
And welcome back here. We want to thank Lazy 7S Cafe for helping bring this game to you.
7 Lazy S.
7 Lazy S, excuse me. They wrote it down wrong. Pitch formation. He's got room to rumble, and he's going to go out of bounds. It looks like 0.
No, it's Hasty
No,
again.
that's Hasty again. I do have an eye doctor's appointment next week, so
you should go see one.
Yeah.
If you need another good one, Dr. Dana's over there on the sidelines run the chains.
So it is a Wind River Rehabilitation or Wind River Realty first down at the 45-yard line of Burns with 36.6 seconds left. Hasty going out of bounds to preserve clock.
10-yard gain.
From the pistol formation. In motion. Going to hand it off to Hasty, who was in motion from right to left. He cuts it behind the tackle and now looking to come outside, and he's going to run out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. It's going to be close, I think, to a first down. Nope, they're going to spot him well.
We got a
they're
flag.
Going to spot him at 33, and
We
we
got
do
holding.
have a flag on the field, and that might just make Thermopolis decide to take it to half. With 29.8 seconds left, to be a 10-yard penalty.
I don't know. If I know Coach Bowker, he may not play this too safe. But you never know. He might run one play, see here if he can get, because he's got timeout, so he might run one play here, see if we can get a chunk back, and then I think he'll go off of that, because I believe he's only used, one timeout this half?
I think now, it's either one or two. I don't remember if he used one earlier, but this is first.
Oh, no, we only have
forever.
one left.
Okay, one timeout left. First and 20, 29.8. Last thing you want to do is throw like a pick six or anything like that with a 17-0 3-possession lead. But they are going to roll Boren. It looks like he's going to keep it. He tucks it away, and he'll run out of bounds. Tackled kind of late.
That's going to be, yep, there you go.
That is going to be a 15-yard flag as they come out. And if you're the coaching staff for Burns, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way overall, but you know they're going stupid.
Yeah, that's
the one thing you couldn't do. Thermopolis really hasn't shown anything, at least to me so far, Kevin, to take out huge chunks through the air.
Right.
So you're probably pretty safe and get into half only down to 17 points. But now you're going to give them 15 on top of
and
the
a first
game.
down. It's a personal foul, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a personal foul. You're going to get the first down, but you're also going to give them 15 yards on top of about a 5-yard
9-yard run.
So a 9-yard run, it's going to really put them in decent field position right at the 31-yard line. And with one timeout, 17.3, and they do have a decent field goal kicker, does Thermop.
If you get another 10 yards here.
Yeah, get another 10 yards, take a shot at it. In motion is Hasty. They're going to pitch it to him. He's looking to throw. He's throwing backwards.
He's got a guy.
Wide open. Touchdown.
Nolan Collins.
Noah Collins with the touchdown. And, boy, the one thing they tell you in those situations with no time running out, Kevin, is don't let anybody get behind you.
Oh, man.
Noah Collins was on the back 40.
Oh, yeah. 32 yards is that, I think, what we had there?
See, that one didn't scare me. As it goes on, 23-0, and just a dagger to the heart on this Halloween evening. And Delay will look to make it 24-0 and make it a 4-score lead here as Thermopolis having their way. Kick is up, and kick is no good. Can't tell if you missed it wide right or wide left at the angle we're at, but it is 23-0 with 11.1 seconds left. We'll be right back with the conclusion of the first half here on 101.7 KDNO.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back, 23-0 Bobcats. Delay has it. Might see a squib kick here, something like that. Not wanting to allow any kind of big return with only 11.1 seconds left and the shutout intact. And that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to go off the face mask and of a Burns player, one of the initial down guys at the line, and it's going to be smothered with 8.4 seconds left. I would anticipate that Burns will take a knee.
I would anticipate they're going to throw it.
I don't think they've got the cannon to get it that far because they got to score here.
I mean,
they don't have a choice.
They're going to have to throw it. He's a capable passer.
I'm not saying he's a bad passer. I'm just saying I don't think he's got it in him to throw 70 yards.
136 yards a game.
So they are going from the shotgun. Most likely final play of the half, but not definitely. Depends on how quick it is. Two deep safeties for Thermopolis. He's looking to throw. He is going deep, and it's a duck.
Picked.
Intercepted. And out of bounds with 2.5 seconds left. That was like me playing duck hunt as a kid.
That was Zach Hasty, too.
Just came out wobbly, a lot of air under it, and Zach Hasty able to step right in front of it.
He is having a game.
That he is. And that Wind River, what am I saying? Thermopolis just going to take a knee here. And they do, and that will do it for the half. It is 23-0.
Let's go, Bobcats!
In favor of Thermopolis. Burns has just been bushwhacked since the opening of it all. And when we return, it'll be time for the Hot Springs Health Halftime Show here on 101.7 KDNO.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis. Open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, welcome back to the Hot Springs Health Halftime Show. We want to thank them especially for helping to actually sponsor the video rights to this game, Kevin. And we're going to kick it over to Simpson, who I'm used to calling him that. I'm sure Ryan calls you Kevin, but there's two of us. So I'm going to kick it over to Simpson, who's going to bring you all the stats from Bobcat domination in the first half.
Well, before we get into that, you would be correct. A lot of people in town just call me Simpson anyway, so it's fine. Doesn't offend me. A lot of my close friends do, so we'll see if you've earned that right yet or not. Shield.
What now?
Anyway, we're going to move on to the
Shields first and foremost.
There you go. We're going to move over to the official, unofficial stats of the game brought to you by your trustworthy friends over at Central Bank and Trust. And here are your trusty stats of the half. Looking at your Burns Bronx, not a whole lot to talk about, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Hansen, quarterback tonight, 4 for 9 for 37 yards and an interception for him. Actually, 2 interceptions for him as we round out the end of that half. Austin, the ball carrier, 9 carries for 18 yards. Munson, 2 catches for 10 yards. And Oshner had 2 catches for 27 yards. And offensively, the Bobcats are strangling them on the defensive side there. 11 carries for 14 yards, 4 completed passes for 37 yards, and the Bronx only have a total of 51 offensive yards. not including the penalties that have sent them back as well. We're going to go over to your Thermopolis Bobcats, and Cannon Bourne carries the ball 4 times for 51 yards and a touchdown. Bridger Pyle has carried the ball 9 times for 40 yards. Nolan Collins, 5 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown for him as well. Zach Hasty, 13 carries, 106 yards. Did have a fumble. Has thrown the ball 3 times and had 31 yards of passing yards for him and a touchdown. Did throw a pick as well for him. And Dylan Myers, did Hasty actually throw an interception? I don't have. No, he did not. I have
He had the fumble.
I've got to flip that over. That's why I've got my stats flipped over on that side. Buckner has carried the ball twice for 14 yards. So offensive totals for the Bobcats, I've got 33 carries for 238 yards on the ground and 31 yards through the air for a total of 269 yards of offense. So the Bobcats dominating the Bronx, 269 total to 51. And those are your trustworthy stats of the game, or of the half, brought to you by your friendly bankers here at Central Bank and Trust.
All right, thanks, Kevin. As we go to the Wyoming scoreboard to look at the game still playing, of course, 1A wrapped up pretty much already. A lot of them not with lights, same with 1A 9-man and 6-man. Of course, in our family of networks for schools we cover, Du Bois falling big and Shoshone both falling big as well to elimination. In the second quarter, it's in 3A, it's the number 3 ranked Riverton Wolverines up 14-0 on Green River. And not shocking for those who've watched them, but I think shocking to some people who saw Jackson being as good or close to Cody until last week. Lander has opened up a 28-7 lead on the number 5 Jackson Hole Bronx as the Lander Valley Tigers look to take a trip to Star Valley, as Star Valley won 54-7 over Buffalo. That's 31 in a row now for the Star Valley Braves. And Cody in the second quarter, number 2 in 3A, is up 14-0. In 4A, it is number 1 Sheridan up 10-0 on Kelly Walsh in the second. Number 2 Campbell up 10-0 on Laramie as well in the second. Thunder Basin and number 3 Cheyenne East tied in the second. And at half, it is Natrona County 7, Cheyenne Central 0. So when we return, we'll talk about something. I don't know what y'all do on your halftime shows.
We're gonna turn around. We're gonna get in the booth is what we do in the halftime. We come in the booth and we'll recap the first half and talk about what's good, what's bad, and we'll do our keys of the second half.
So when we get back, we'll look at one ugly guy and then also Kevin Simpson when we return here on Ohio Today.
We live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
And welcome back to the Hot Springs Health Halftime Show. Hi, I'm not used to doing this part.
This is Kevin Shields. There you go. First of all, we're going to show off our cool gear that we got. This is the first time you get fitted up, so you should feel honored that you get fitted up. by YOTs, our official apparel sponsor of the Thermopolis Bobcat broadcast on KDNO 101.7.
And also one of the sponsors who's helping bring us these live rights where we could live stream tonight. So thank you to YOTs and everybody else. We're going to be going through the names all night long. And boy, what a whipping so far by the Thermopolis Bobcats. Started off with an interception, taking advantage of a mistake, got 3 out of that, and it just kind of snowballed. If you're Burns, a snowball of negativity.
Yeah.
Just could not seemingly get anything going right, including even like the last little just kind of ditch effort to try and make something happen. Yet another turnover. So turnover battle, playing key. The defense play, there's no area where Burns can say, if we correct this, we can get back into it. Now, that said, we've seen a lot of games that have gone to half with big leads and teams come back. So it's going to be critical for Thermopolis to come out and stay focused and put this in the rear view and hopefully get it to the point where you can start getting some subs in and get some depth experience, but also get some extra rest for what will be a big game next week potentially.
Yeah. I mean, Bobcats are just kind of out there, firing on all cylinders right now. Offensively, they look good. They're executing. The men up front are doing their job and finding good holes. We've seen a couple different plays that we haven't seen a whole lot throughout the first 8 games of this season. We've seen some halfback passes. We've seen that attempted a couple times throughout the season, but we've had 2 of those already tonight. Bridger Pyle run the ball hard. Nolan Collins run the ball hard. We see Mac Buckner come on in and carry the ball. But defensively, we talked about that going into the game. The DBs are doing a good job of keeping the eyes on the quarterback and knowing where that ball's at in the air. And I feel like if the Bobcats can keep doing what they're doing, we're going to have a good end of this game for the Bobcats and their fans.
Been really impressed with the gang tackling. Of course, interceptions gets kind of the glory. Big turnover, everybody gets excited. But the gang tackling at the line, not allowing them to establish the run, has allowed that back four to not really have to focus too hard on the run, and it makes things extremely hard to pass, especially out of the shotgun when you're losing yardage and having negative plays. Keys to the second half, or as we revisit them, turnovers obviously, and there's a sponsor for the keys to the game.
Keys to the Game are brought to you by Edward Jones and Travis Winger, your local Edward Jones advisor. Again, having a plan to your financial future is a key to your success. And let's talk about a couple of those. I think the big one for me, for the Bobcats, I'm going to say keep your foot on the gas. I think that's one of those things we talk about. We've seen teams go in, you talked about going to the half, and they have a big lead, and they get a little complacent, or they get a little bit what's the right word, overconfident maybe, and they get a little lackadaisical as well. And so I think the Bobcats want to go out there and make a statement maybe in the second half, and maybe, like you said, get to a point where the Bobcats can put in some of those younger guys and get them some more experience.
Well, and keep your focus. Don't play behind the sticks. Don't allow negative plays to cascade. Even in the chance of, quarterback's going to get sacked, step up, try and minimize it, but don't just keep running around and put yourself behind the 8 ball, because that's how comebacks do start. Number 2, stay focused, because we already know the results of all the other 2A scores today. So this is Thermopolis' last home game of the year.
Yes.
They will be on the road next week, if assuming this result holds. And then if they happen to win there, of course, going to Laramie, home of the UW, University of Wyoming Cowboys for state. I don't know if that would be a Friday or Saturday game. I only know that Riverton or Lander would definitely be a Friday at 3. We do want to give a special shout-out, though, to, with the way rights work here in the playoffs with video rights and stuff like that, they're very costly, and we believe it's wrong, but that's for another day and another time. Don't get Cody Beers, the River.
We only have 2 minutes left at halftime, so we ain't got enough time for you to be on a soapbox.
Well, there's always time for that soapbox, as Cody Beers would say in Riverton. But we want to thank Buckle Up for Life, Hometown Freedom Healthcare, Midway Auto, YOTs here in Thermopolis, 7 Lazy S Cafe, Hampton Inn and Suites in Riverton, Central Bank and Trust, Range Internet, and Hot Springs Health for helping us bring these games to you. We've got other sponsors in Lander, Riverton, thanks to them as well. And we will be bringing you next week's game as well, thanks to these guys. Unfortunately, we can't bring you the state title, but I won't get on that soapbox because he'll yell at me.
Yeah. Before you cut away here for a second and we readjust our camera, like I said, I've been doing this probably 9-10 years doing Bobcat football, and we read those list of names that help sponsor this, and especially this year even, you look at the product of the team on the field and things like that. And the community's really done a good job, and we thank all those sponsors, because we have people that listen that aren't in Thermop that can't watch the game, and we have grandparents that text me all the time and say, I need the link to the game tonight, or whatever it might be, and things like that. And it's really this is your first time calling the Thermop game. It's a great community here, and they support their teams even when they're not 7-1 regular season. Our fans are fantastic, whether it's 7-1 or 1-7, but we like our Bobcats here, and we're really proud of what we've got on the field this year. So thanks to all of our people who make this happen.
As you should be. And not just the sponsor we read out, they're the ones who help pay for the rights for this, but also when you see these commercials, go out and support them, because they're helping bring all this great action to you. And
Coach,
we got the AD or a coach or somebody.
Okay, Brandon Daramides, trick-or-treating. What do you got there? What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Snickers.
All right.
All right, well, when we return, it'll be third quarter action here on 101.7 KDNO.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
And welcome back here for kickoff on 101.7 KDNO, 23-0 at the half. And as we go into the third quarter, to add insult almost to injury, as they accepted the kickoff in the first, we go to the third quarter. It is going to be Burns kicking off. And they're going onside and diving for it. It's loose. Looks like Thermopolis has it on the second effort. Guy tried to pick it out of the air and just missed it. And it looks like number 52.
Tannen Birdsley, I believe.
You only give me a chance to look it up. Birdsley dove onto it and secured it. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. So great field position to open the third here for Thermopolis. We'll see what the game plan is here. I'm sure they won't be in any hurry at this point.
No.
Take a little bit of time when it is available. At the same point in time, trying to keep their foot on the gas, wanting to go on with positive momentum into next week's opponent, which will be?
It will be the Bighorn.
It'll be Bighorn High
Now
School.
I can't think of their mascot. This is out my brain.
Fake by Boren. He's going to look to pass and tipped and then picked up. And I don't know how his momentum took him out of bounds, but Zach Hasty goes out of bounds after a, 24-yard gain on the pass. Play action had everybody biting. Hasty unable to field it clean, but tipped it up a couple of times. Reminds me of Brock Bowers of the University of Georgia against Florida one year, tipping the ball to himself and getting a big gain. Of course, world's largest outdoor cocktail party tomorrow.
How big of a game was that? Did you get me that yardage?
It was went to the 37 from the 49. Or not 37, and fumble, and there goes just a horrible, horrible execution play there. It was looking to be pitched. Almost, replay might have shown he was down, Kevin, but a fumble by a late pitch after he'd been hit, and it was a hard hit. Leads to the turnover. It was a monster mash of a tackle right there. Yep. It'll be 1st and 10, a Wind River Realty first down for Burns, and that's what they need to do, especially having to kick off to start the half.
Who fumbled that?
I think it was Boren. No, actually, I think it was Hasty.
Was it Hasty?
But it's just a weird fumble. It was almost like he was trying to pitch to the A-back, but I'm not sure exactly what happened. From the gun, 2 wide on each side for Hanson and Burns. Snap, looking deep to his right.
Got
now
pressure.
getting under pressure and running backwards, having to run away. Now looks to throw, and
Dropped.
it was looked to be complete and then dropped. And if you're looking to make a multiple score comeback, that's something you can't have. Good job by Hanson as he rolled to his right to get buy himself some time, let his receiver get open. And, I mean, you can't ask for much more if you're Hanson, Kevin. Hit him right in the numbers.
Yeah, he was right on the sideline and hit him.
As you eat Skittles.
As I eat Skittles. I love Skittles, man. I can't pass up Skittles.
Now, Leanne, if she's listening, she hates Skittles.
Well, something's wrong with her.
Yeah, I agree. Shotgun in tight or 4 wide receivers. Man in motion. Going to fake it and give off to the tailback. He's going to get out to about 35, 36. They might give him the 37. Let's see here. They will not give him that. They will give him the 36, as it was Zachary Austin with the run. It'll set up about 3rd and 5, and you've got to anticipate right now, anywhere close to midfield like we are now or better, that it's 2-down territory. Of course, maybe the play call here will kind of tell us if that's going to be the case, especially if they try and run the ball here.
Yeah, I don't see how they don't go for it on 4th pretty much from here on out.
So from the gun, 2 wide on the left, 2 wide, very tight formation. 1 protecting back, man in motion. He fakes it to him. Hanson's going to keep it, and he's going to come outside. He's easily going to have it, and he's going to get down to the 40. He went down kind of weird. You hope his ankle's okay. He got down to the 50, 50 from about the 38, so about a 12-yard gain for Hanson and a Wind River Realty first down. Shotgun going quick now as they're going to have to down 4 scores. 10:35 to play in the third. Clock is moving. Now they'll check their wristbands. 2 wide out wide right, protecting back and switch from his left to his right of Hanson. Hanson, shotgun, is going to hand it off to the protecting back. Thermopolis had him for a second in the backfield. They will get him after a 2-yard gain. Nice
Austin.
physical running by Austin there as he was able to make something out of nothing. And they'll give him a little over 2, so call it, still call it 2. Just a little bit, just slightly over the 42-yard line of Burns as they'll break the huddle. And that's the interesting part is they come to the line, then they check their wristband, so yet they always huddle. So it's got kind of a weird, not quite the Gus Malzahn offense, Urban Meyer offense. Snap, going to hand off to the end around.
Munson.
Looking to cut back in is Munson, and he's going to get a nice little pickup of about 3. About 3. It'll set up 3rd and a long 4. Call it 5. No, call it 4, actually, where they're at. They're at the 39 is where it's spotted. I think the guy on the further side of the field is a little too far back. They've got to reach the 50 or the 40. Excuse, 40. I'm getting all sorts of confused.
Math is hard.
Yeah, math is math. Or as the British say, maths.
Nope.
From the gun. Fakes it now. Hanson going to keep it. He's under pressure, and he is going to get sacked. A monster mash of a hit by Thermopolis. It's going to be, I'm thinking they're going to give him a loss of 5, but it's closer to 6. It is going to set 4th and 10. And right now, after that, I don't know how you don't punt, quite honestly.
They're bringing their punt team out.
You're down, but 4th and 10's asking a lot.
And that was Bridger Pyle driving him to the turf.
So it'll be a punt here. And we're trying to get a lofty snap. Barely got it off, almost blocked, and caught in midair. First time they fielded a punt. And he's going to cut out to the right side. He's at the 40, to the 45, and down at the 46, 47-yard line. Great return by Noah Collins.
Nolan. Nolan Collins.
Nolan Collins. Well, you might as well call him Noah there because he was driving that arc behind that kickoff.
No. I am not. I refuse.
At some point in time, you'll get the zoom in. Right now, you're too far in. No.
You can run the camera.
You can run the computer.
I'm running this computer.
You're still feisty over breaking your computer.
Would you be professional?
I formation, handed off to the fullback, and Burns says no. But he fights and fights and fights and gains about 1.5 yards, call it 2. Nice way to make something out of nothing. Burns had that completely read, but at this point, they face so many plays because the offense has not been able to stay out on the field very long. It'll be 2nd down and about 8 from the 50-yard line. Great field position after the return, obviously. And now a little bit more of a traditional offset eye. At least I think it's offset. I don't think they're lined up straight. And now going into the power eye, and they're going to hand it off. And straight up the middle, he's got 10, 15, out to about 20-yard lines. He's going to go from the 50 to the 28. A 22-yard gain for Hasty. Motioned him into the power eye in the backfield, and boy, he just took off 2 great lead blocks by the fullbacks. Offensive line doing a great job allowing those fullbacks to get into the second area to the linebackers and safeties, and Hasty just had himself a ways to run without any contact.
Yeah, Hasty did a good job, but like you said, his 2 lead blockers did a really good job opening that hole for him. Got him the first 10, and then the rest of it was kind of Zach dragging some people along.
Pistol formation with an offset eye behind it. He's going to hand off again, this time to Pyle, and not a huge gain, but call it 3 yards. Just able to muscle his way, and the offensive line able to just push through, even though Burns had it pretty well covered. We'll set up 2nd and 8 after that Wind River Realty first down play. And don't look now, but the Bobcats are on the move.
Bobcats will be happy with 3 yards in the cloud of dust to finish this whole second half out.
Under 7 minutes now left in the third, and of course that's the second enemy of Burns right now, is that clock. A score here would be detrimental to any kind of comeback. Handed off, read well, and going to be thrown for a loss of yards is Pyle. He's going to lose. Nope, they're going to give him, I think, forward progress. So they will give him forward progress, so it'll stay 3rd and 8. Sometimes judging how these refs give forward progress, because he was hitting the backfield. We'll give credit where credit's due. Great play by the linebacker coming off the outside and got back there to make the stop. Sets up 3rd and 8. Going into that I formation with the fullback right behind Boren. Bourne with the snap. He's going to toss it back. Cutting through. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's going to look for contact. He could have kind of cut outside and had a touchdown. He's going to get to the 5-yard line from the 26. So a 21-yard gain for Hasty. He'll set up a Wind River Realty first down for the Bobcats. But most importantly, it's 1st and goal.
Bobcats smelling blood. They're going for it.
Crowd howling. It's a full moon kind of a night. Bobcats up.
Is it, though? It's only like a quarter moon.
So,
it's only like a quarter moon.
Hey, you wrote the script. I'm just following it. From the wishbone, Boren is going to hand off, going up the middle, trying to push their way, and they're going to lose. They're going to get pushed back. It's going to be a gain of about 1. Maybe 2. Hold on, let's see where the far side guy sets up. Call it 2. He makes about the 3. So he'll set up 2nd and goal. And not only do they want to put the touchdown in here, but they're perfectly fine with just using that clock. This first possession of Thermop in the second half. Snap out of the wishbone. Going to pitch to the A-back. He cuts in. Touchdown.
Collins.
Bobcats. Collins with ease. And as much as I like to give a running back a lot of credit, you give that one to the big hog mollies up front. He just had to turn, and he was in. No problem. 5:17 left in the third quarter. It's now 29-0, and we're going with the swinging gate on the PAT, or the Bobcats again.
Oh, there we go.
No, there's no way of 29-0. You're not even gonna want to put that on film at this point, just because you want to use it in a game you need it for.
There you go.
Snap, hold is low, it's up, and it is good. So with 5:17 left in the third quarter, 30-0 in favor of the Bobcats. We'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and YOTs makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, YOTs has them. YOTs of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, YOTs is your go-to for all things apparel. YOTs, express yourself.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. Thermopolis 30, Burns 0. Delay will put it down. It'll be funny if Delay ever gets to delay a game. That'd be a nice little play.
I think we have had an offense or a special teams delay a game.
Oh, no, I mean specifically on him.
Okay.
Specifically,
he has been delayed getting out on the field before.
Here's the kick. Spot at the 40. Going to try and kick it sideways. Probably was headed out of bounds off a bounce, but picked up anyway by Burns. And he's got room to run. He's got one to break, and it is going to go all the way. It is going to be a 72-yard touchdown return for number
10.
That is Andrew Leininger. And he breaks the... Yeah, we'll go. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. It'll take it to 30-6, and not exactly what the coaches wanted to see is a special teams touchdown here. Took all of 12 seconds.
Yeah.
So I would expect, Kevin, the onside kick after this PAT. They're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah.
Let's see here, 8. They'd still got If they could get 4 touchdowns and 4 2-points, they would win. They would be up 32-0. 3 doesn't help them; it just puts them within 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense here, trying to cut down that 1 field goal difference. Man in motion in the single back pistol, gonna take it. I think he was looking for his pitch. It's not there, and he's going to way overthrow it, and it'll be no good. So with 5:05 left in the third quarter, it's 30-6. Bobcats still on top. We'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Welcome back to KDNO 101.7. Kevin's still fiddling with the camera.
I'm going to zoom in because I feel like this is going to be an onside.
Oh, it is going to be an onside. I think we're slightly tilted, but nonetheless,
you're slightly tilted.
I would be surprised if it's not kicked short in some way. Here is the kick, and they're going to pop it up. They're trying to pop it up in no man's land. That's where it hits. But fielded by Thermopolis, picked up about the 33 and maybe a gain of 2 or 3, where it will be a Wind River Realty first down. That's kind of one of the things. If you want to know, Kevin Simpson, how to do the onside kick, go watch 1A6 man encampment, because that's all they ever do. Every kickoff's an onside kick. Against Du Bois, they got 4. They got the first 2 in a row, and they execute it masterful. That kicker gets that big hop second bounce every single time without fail.
That's not for me.
It's not my style either, but it works. And what I'm saying, though, is to get that, there are pros who don't get the big hop every time. Single back formation, man in motion, coming into the backfield is Hasty. Will they pitch it to him? No, Bourne. Maybe look like it almost mishandled snap, busted play. He's going to keep it. He is going to gain 0 yards, and that may be being kind. It looked like they were looking to pitch, but good job by Bourne there, unlike on the one of the previous drives, to just go ahead eat it.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, eat it. You're up big. No reason to allow them to possibly get a quick score off great field position, and all of a sudden the fourth quarter is more of a game than you anticipated it would be.
Yeah, when you're up 24, keeping possession is way more important than those 2 yards.
Absolutely. It's going to be under center single back. No, it's the I with the fullback, and this time it is pitched, I think, to Hasty or Pyle. Hasty's got a break free.
He's gone.
He's going to be gone. 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Thermopolis. Took that from the 37, 63-yard touchdown by Hasty. Longest play of the game, I do believe.
Yeah, as far as I've got. Other than maybe that kickoff return. You all right? There's another boom went off. You okay? I don't want you to be traumatized.
Now I know it's coming.
Okay.
So 36-6 now. Big answer by Thermopolis, and just gut-wrenching if you're for Burns, and holding out hope for that miracle. Delay will kick the extra point. It's up. I don't know if that's good or not.
It is.
Look close, snuck in on the left post, and it's 37-6. Thermopolis all day long right now. 4:08 to play in the third. We'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Gotchi Therapy Rehab and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy Rehab and Wellness, 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats.
And welcome back, 37-6 in favor of the Bobcats. And they're going to onside kick it. And they got it.
Oh, man.
Now, that's an interesting call at 37-6.
I don't know, but I think they just turned this into the field of screams.
So it'll be Thermopolis Bobcat ball at the 47.
Bobcats just on it.
Bobcats get on it. That's sometimes maybe a question for a post-game show. Why you show the onside kick? Maybe to make the opponents actually think it could be coming, throw them off balance. Trust the coaching staff here, but now they're going to go tight and expect a whole lot of running.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, last time it took one real long play for a touchdown. Boren going to snap it and pitch it back to Collins, and he is going to gain about 13, it looks like, for a Wind River Realty first down, and we'll actually follow it.
Good job.
Wind River Realty first down. Well, we have to be professional. We wouldn't want to.
We don't want to offend anybody. That's right.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to upset anybody. Let's zoom out a little bit because we're a little too far in from the kick. So it'll be a Wind River Realty first down at the 35. Thermopolis just having their way, and now in the second half, having their way on the ground, and that's always a good feeling. Shotgun formation, 2 wide on the left. Thermopolis going left to right on the radio dial. They're going to hand it off after that, give Burns credit, swallowed it up for maybe a gain of half yard. Looks like they're not even going to give him that. So no gain on the play for the Bobcats. So we tick under 3:20 to play in the third.
On your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard.
Thank you. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
You have a sponsor for your scoreboard.
They have been our scoreboard sponsor for, I bet, probably almost the whole time I've been broadcasting.
Well, thank you for that. I'm used to the Game of the Week kit. We all have different sponsors, so it's not like I'm just ignoring them.
They are a great scoreboard sponsor.
Yes, that is awesome. Thank you, Pinnacle Bank. Wishbone formation here for Boren. Boren with the snap. He's going to pitch it to one of his A-backs. He cuts free, and Collins has room to run. Can he get that last stiff arm? He does it the 20, 15, and it looks like he's going to go out of bounds inside the 10 for another huge run for the Bobcats, and yet another Wind River Realty first down.
From the 35, let's see where they mark that.
That's going to be
right on the
at
5.
So 30-yard gain by Collins. Had one guy to beat. Credit the Burns. He stayed with it, but he eventually got stiff-armed out of it. But he stayed with it just long enough to get someone over there so it wouldn't be yet another big touchdown run.
They go power.
Loving the option attack now and the run working. Why would you leave it? Because it also milks the clock. Handoff to the tailback.
Lyle spins out of there.
Out of it. They just could not.
Oh, they
get
blew
him
it dead.
Oh, they blew him dead. And of course, you can question that if you want, but at the same point in time, trying to avoid an injury in the pile there, it had kind of gotten hung up. So
no gain.
It will be no gain. He did spin out of it, but after the whistle blows. So you don't know if he'd actually spun out of it, Kevin, or if the defense did what they're supposed to do when they hear a whistle and held off. Nonetheless, it'll still be 2nd and goal from the 5. Boren under center in the power formation. Snap, going to pitch it to... Is that Collins again?
That's Hasty again.
Hasty again.
Get him
in.
He
is in for the touchdown.
5-yard touchdown carry by Zach Hasty. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night.
How many total yards do they have at this point?
He's got 215 on the ground by himself.
How much does the team have?
458.
43-6.
Bring it
extra
on.
Point pending. Of course, now we start talking about one more score without a score by the Bronx, and we could be looking at a moving clock.
That'd be nice.
Snap is high, and it's blocked. And boy, did he come flying in there.
That was Munson, number 5.
Munson, the high snap's all he needed. He took that off the tee.
Got Munson out in the middle of nowhere. Come on, you ever watch Kingpin? Let's go.
No, I haven't. Actually, so.
Hopefully somebody out there got that one.
Is that 212 or 21.2?
212. You do need an eye doctor's appointment.
It's the glare, though, that's getting me, too. So we'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO.
7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back. 101.7 KDNO. Kickoff going to be a liner and a screamer. Took off ahead of a couple of Gophers as it's picked up by, and here he goes again, he's gone.
Not again.
Another kickoff return, this time by number 20, I do believe. That would be, no,
that's
it's not number
30.
20. It's Gage Rooney with a return, I think. I can't tell if that's number 30. And you know, Kevin, you know him better than I do, but coaching staff is not.
That's 20.
There is no 20 on the Bronx.
Then it's 30.
Okay. Gage Rooney. I can tell you this much. Coaching staff is not going to be happy with special teams play.
No, and Coach Bowker loves special teams, so you will probably get to ask him about that after the game. I'll let you ask him. He's a big guy.
Minute 59. So out of the gun, looking for the 2-point conversion here. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to put it down the ground, picked up. And you cannot advance, evidently, a fumble 2-point conversion in high school.
Nope.
Some states you can, some states you can't. So that'll be no good. So we're still in the third. We've had a ton of scoring in the past 3 minutes. Minute 59 left. We'll be right back. Thermopolis leads 43-12 here on 101.7 KDNO.
It makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis. Go Bobcats!
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
To do. And welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. Still in the third quarter. We've had, the weird part is we haven't had, it's not like everybody's slinging the ball around. It's all been kickoff returns and running the football. And we've had like
we
4
got a bull rush here.
And we're going to have an onside kick here. This is an interesting formation. Hope the refs watch any kind of offsides. And it's going to bounce, and it's free and picked up and secured nicely.
I don't know if we
by
got it.
Pebbles.
Do we?
Yeah, Pebbles. No, wait. Let's see here. Pebbles had it and went to the ground. I don't know why, unless it got free on the ground. Let's see here. We're waiting to see. Nothing's going to change the mind. They're going to get together. I think they're going, you know what? One-Eyed Buffalo has a great burger. Let's go there afterwards.
There you go. They're all probably listening in the stands in Lander right now.
As they do this, we get to give a shout-out to both Central Bank and Trust, Range Internet, and Hot Springs Health for helping us secure these live stream rights and being able to bring them to you. And I'm going to go ahead and search for scores. It looks like they've said it's a Wind River Realty first down for Thermopolis. I was like, he went to the ground. I mean, there's not. I was confused.
Coach Bowker was not overly confident at first.
I was very much confused on that.
He did the Cobra.
So Thermopolis out of the pistol, offset eye to his right, snap, going to keep it as Bourne running outside, and we have a flag on the field in the area of holding, as it almost always is.
I think Pyle might have got a little handsy trying to secure that edge.
So real quick, some score updates from the WYO Today family of networks on KTAK 93.9. Riverton now leads 21-0 over Green River. And Lander has opened up a can of something Stone Cold Steve Austin used to talk about.
Yeah.
Is 35-7 over Jackson. So it looks like at half, Lander, if they can keep that, will be headed to Star Valley to play for a chance to go to Laramie. And most likely, hold on, I didn't see what the Cody score was. Let's see that real quick. Cody only up 14-7 in the third, so still in doubt there. But it looks like if Riverton can hold on, they will host for a chance. And what a wicked kind of state final it would be if it was Lander versus Riverton and Laramie. And let's add in Thermop to join us on the Wind River Realty 1st and 20. It's a 1-yard gain on the handoff. So it'll be second down and a long way, but we are under a minute and a half now in the third. And like you said, keep possession, just keep moving, try and move the sticks, get to the final 12 minutes. Right now, even with the kickoff return, you've still got a nice 31-point lead. You're not in real danger. Now, that said, you want to take momentum, Simpson, into the next game. So you don't want to continue making mistakes on kickoff coverage and the like.
No, I would assume if you punt the ball away, there's going to be a little bit of a talk about special teams coverage.
So from a power formation, Boren is going to pitch it to Hasty. He's coming around on the end around, trying to turn. Credit Burns for not allowing him actually to get to the edge, extending the play out. It's going to be another gain of about 1, maybe 2. Call it 2. It'll set up a 3rd and a country mile with 41 seconds left. It's anything over 14 yards.
Okay, well, there you go.
At least we call it. Anything over 24 is 2 country miles.
So would you say that Lander...
Anything over 30 is what have you done?
Would you say Lander opened up a bag of candy corn on him?
Yeah, but candy corn's nasty. Because, like, that's what Grandma used to put in a dish and just leave out all year. That
Werther's Originals.
I formation with the fullback in tight. He's going to hand it to him, and he's going to gain nothing. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. So it'll be punting time for Thermopolis, but they will be able to take this to the 4th as that ends the 3rd. 31-point lead for the Bobcats, 43-12. It'll be the 4th quarter when we return here on 101.7 KDNO. B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And welcome back as we stare at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting on this. They spotted the ball. Let's see who we got out there.
We want to thank Midway Auto, YOT's, Hampton Inn and Suites in Riverton for sponsoring these rights. And also a special shout out to Hampton Inn and Suites. They're usually my pregame sponsor in Riverton and Landers, so thank you for that as well of all of our sponsors. We've enjoyed it. Thermopolis, the seniors look like they're going out with a win here in the playoffs. Can't ask for more in your final home game. Thermopolis on 4th down, lining up to punt. Is that delay out there?
Yeah.
Punting?
Yes.
All right. Nobody back, so they're coming after it, and he gets it off end over end. Will it take a nice bounce?
Yes.
It does. It's going to get down, and then it starts to bounce backwards. It's going to be down about the 32, 33-yard line. But I think
we have a penalty
flag,
on the Bobcats.
On the Bobcats, so another chance to send the house here. And
special teams not looking sharp for the Bobcats in the second half.
No, and now you're looking at the semifinals. This is the kind of thing that teams scout and go, how can we take advantage of this? So that would definitely be a point of interest of the coaching staff this week. Really the only thing that's been a mistake, except for the fumble. Punter's going to get, I thought he might get a flag for a false start again. This one going to be rushed on, but nobody's going to get to it, and it's going to go better. It's going to go down at the 29. I'm surprised there's not a flag because the punter did start to move forward.
Is that what it was on the first one, I wonder?
I think it was line there. So I'm not technically, I guess he got set again, so maybe he's allowed to as being in the backfield. Mm-hmm. But it will be a Burns first down with 11:45 to go. Wind River Realty first down
in the
at the 30-yard line, coming here to a close in this quarterfinal round. And for us, the 3 games we got to cover, we're happy for victories. We feel bad, DuBois and Shoshone making their way out. Because I would have been in Pine Bluffs with Shoshone today if Ryan had been here.
This is actually only the 7th offensive play that they ran in the second half.
From the gun, man in motion, but they're going to just pitch out to the left. Swarm tackle by Thermopolis, and they're going to give up a gain of about 2.5, call it 3. It'll set up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, they've scored
Well,
They scored
two possessions. They never even had to take it
Yeah,
off.
that's what I'm saying. They scored 12 points, and they ran 7 offensive possessions or 7 offensive plays, and none of those resulted in the points.
That's why you can't always just look at stats because you think, wow, they were efficient.
There you go.
Technically, they still were efficient, just kickoff returns.
Yeah.
And now we've got a player down. Right rehab rehabilitation timeout as he went down to the ground hard as he was trying to get off. We'll take the break with him. It's a right rehab timeout here on 101.7 KDNO.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back, the down players at 73.
Yes.
That is
Jesse Hughes.
Flip it over right at the Bobcats up. Yeah. Jesse Hughes Jr., we wish him the best too. Second player to go out there but thank you to Wright Rehabilitation. Congratulations once again to Ryan. You should say something nice about your partner in crime. I'm just filling in for him. You're the guy who works with him every single week.
I know, and after working with you, I really miss him.
Okay. That paycheck right hand's starting to cramp up again.
Leon's hands are fine.
Leanne doesn't sign this thing. She puts him in front of me to sign. But she does all the work. We appreciate her. Of course, Nash, our new program director, board hopping for us this week as Leanne's taking the grandkid trick-or-treating. And now we get a timeout. A right rehabilitation timeout. We'll take it with them. We're never going to leave the 10:40 left to go in the fourth. We'll be right back. 43-12, all Bobcats here on Wild Today and 101.7 KDNO.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Under. Welcome back out of the right rehabilitation timeout. 2nd and 7. Snap to Hansen. He's going to throw backward pass, so that look for them to throw deep, and it's a duck again, but it was unable to be intercepted.
Munson.
And that's always the risk you have when you have a non-QB throwing the ball. We do have a score update. We're going to put Riverton on upset alert, even though they still lead, as Green River has come back from 21-0 to make it 21-13.
Oh, boy.
So hold on to your hats for Riverton. Green River trying to come back and pull a shocker. Of course, the Riverton had their way with Green River down at Green River. It started out kind of slow, but Green River trying to pull a surprise. Handoff by Hansen on 3rd and long, and just muscling his way for a Wind River Realty first down. I would say normally a run in that situation might have fooled him, but I don't think that was the case, Kevin. I think that was just really good physical running by Rowdy Boykin.
Rowdy Boykin?
Rowdy Boykin, freshman.
32?
No, 13.
No,
not 13.
Freshman. 13, Zachary Austin.
Yeah, 30. No, whoever I said. It was, okay, Zachary Austin. We'll give him that. Shotgun. 2 wide on the near side. Handoff to Austin again. He's run out wide, and he's just going to get thrown for the loss of losses by Hasty. Hasty getting in the backfield. Forward progress will probably help him a little bit, but not a ton, as it will be a loss of 5.
Man.
Yeah, just been a case of either getting in their own way, Thermopolis making great defense, don't want to take anything away from them. But one thing that Thermopolis kept them is from back-to-back plays that are really positive. Had a nice physical run, but now they're thrown back and behind the chain. So credit Thermopolis. Never letting Burns really get any kind of comfort level. Shotgun trips wide on the right. They are going left to right on the radio dials. Burns. Hansen looks over the sideline. Now he hand signals the play change. Has protector on his
we've
left.
got delay of game,
Shotgun,
I believe.
And it is going to be a flag on the field. Delay of game. And that's kind of – I've seen teams that run to the huddle and then look over at the coaching staff. A lot of colleges do that. I've seen teams that huddle. I haven't seen a whole lot of teams that do both.
Both, yeah.
I've seen some do it when they want to change a play every now and then, but not consistently, and they do it consistently. And that becomes the issue because one of the things that took me a while getting used to coming out here, Simpson, was there's no play clock on the field. It's just you got to watch for the ref. So shotgun, same formation, trips left, second and forever, going deep and overshoots his guy. And it will turn into 3rd and a country mile.
Again.
Is it 3rd and 2 country mile? We're kind of close to it. Nope, 3rd and 20, not quite.
Your bumpkin showing.
Yep. Dude, we drink. Here's the fun part. We're so bummed. We drink everything out of a mason jar. Everybody thinks that's what White Lightning comes in. It does. That's what they make it. That's what they bottle it in. But sweet tea, which we don't really have out here, Coke, water.
It's gross.
Doesn't matter. Oh, it's delicious. Isn't that what you're drinking?
No, it's unsweetened tea.
Ugh.
I'm sweet enough as it is.
Low snap, but picked up by Hansen, rolling to his right, throwing out, and incomplete. He'll set up 4th and forever. And at this point, you kind of weigh, do you actually go for it or you just punt it away? I mean, you're not coming back at this point, so. And they're going to punt, it looks like, with 9:03 left in the ballgame, 43-12. Bobcats have taken care of business. We're keeping an eye on that Riverton game for you.
Traditionally, Kevin, it's Black Cats that bring you bad luck, but tonight it's been the Bobcats bringing bad luck for the Bronx.
You really went a long way on that one. You walked around the block.
I nailed that one. Come on.
So, of course, as we look ahead.
Oh, punt is way low.
Punt is way low, bouncing at the 40, 35. At least no one thinks it did. And it'll bounce down. So, of course, as we look ahead now, it will be number 1 Bighorn, number 1 team in the state in 2A, will be hosting Thermopolis. And it looks like Lovell now has defeated Newcastle 21-14. They will visit Mountain View, who just Glen Rock had a bad day.
Very bad day.
79-20.
40-point lead at halftime.
Final score in 3A, Star Valley 54, Buffalo 7.
Oh, we've got a new quarterback going out there. We've got number 7, Tate Roberts.
Cody 21-7 over Douglas in the third. Riverton, of course, up by 8 right now. Lander all over Jackson 35-14. So Tate Roberts in the gun. He's got 2 protecting backs, 1 wide on the left. Actually, I think he's in the pistol. I just can't tell from the angle. Roberts hands off and eaten alive by Burns. And don't fault that was not on the running back whatsoever. The line just got beat badly on that play.
I can't see who carried that.
Score update, 9 minutes left. Riverton up 24-13. So Riverton has put a field goal up and in to give themselves a 2-possession lead in the fourth quarter.
Jacoby Elder with the carry, number 21.
We're looking for any upsets here. None at 4A, it looks like. Except for Natrona County and Cheyenne Central are in the fourth, tied at 7. Of course, that's number 4 and number 5 in the state. Roberts in the pistol formation, offset eye to his right. Wide receivers on the left and right. Snap on 2nd and 11 after the loss, and it's a bad snap. Roberts does a good job just to get a hold of it and fall on it. So since going with the substitutions, 2 negative plays in a row, Kevin.
Yeah, it's going to go for about a 3-yard loss. And
3rd and 14.
Yep. But the clock still moves, so that's important.
Yeah, you'd like to see these guys get, they're getting a chance to play at home. You'd like to see them be a little more successful than that. Yeah. Bad snap, and the first play just horribly blocked.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we don't know if this is first team on second team.
But you've got all your offensive line. Starters are right down here. This is a complete backup crew. This is your JV.
And we don't know what they've done with over on the other side if Burns is playing their second team defense or not.
Count's going up.
Going in under the center offset eye, count
We
down,
got
and we
delay
get a
game.
delay of game. So this has just turned into a disaster of possession for these young guys trying to get some playing time.
Mm-hmm. But how else do you learn?
Yeah, that's true. So we'll set up 3rd and 19, 3rd and a country mile.
And
I love how you show. You cannot say I'm showing my country when you live in a town 2,200, man. We're all country here.
Yeah, but
to some extent,
I don't
I'm just
show
East
it off
Coast
like
country.
you do.
Well, take some pride, man.
Ooh.
Robert's going to keep it in a monster mash of a hit. And the unfortunate part for him, he's not going to gain a yard. At least maybe he could say, hey, I took the hit.
I think he's going to lose 2.
Yeah, he's going to lose some yardage. It's going to set up 4th and about 21. And it will be a punt by delay. And I'll tell you this right now. I was glad to see the whole wholesale line because right now if you're delay, you don't want to punt with that line against that defense right now because they've been shredding the young guys, as you would expect. Young guys just getting experience. But you don't want to turn this into a block punt. And they've got 3 guys back, so they're preparing to return. This is going to hit midway, going to take a couple bounces, and now they're just going to let it go. It will be down at the Burns 45 with 6:24 to play in the ball game. We'll be right back here on 101.7 KDNO. Bobcats cruising.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, on the Wind River Realty first down, it's going to be a run by number 13, Zachary Austin. He's going to gain 2 yards. He'll set up 2nd and 8 here, as we should be ticking under. We are under 6 minutes to go. We're keeping an eye on the other games as well. Hoping that all the ones that we broadcast make it on to the semifinals to have it pretty much secured. Of course, Thermopolis here. And this is going to be on
Jet
an
sweep.
end-around handoff, jet sweep, and he's going to gain about 2 more. It's going to set up about 3rd and 6.
Munson
with a nice little run. Ran a long way just to get 2 yards, but he'll set up 3rd and 6 here.
We were talking there off
I don't
air.
know how far is Burns from here? I don't even know.
Burns is almost in Nebraska. You go to Cheyenne, then you head east.
So it's a ways.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a long night for them. And I always feel for anybody that where they take a loss, especially in an elimination game, and then they got to ride on a school bus forever and a day.
4 or 5 more hours.
Yeah, you're not going to get home. Of course, that could be Lander next week as they'll be going to Afton, hopefully trying to pull the upset, or not hopefully trying to pull the upset, hopefully pulling it. Shotgun formation, looking to throw his Hanson, and just like he's been all night, just off target. Slinged it a little too far left. Intended receiver was Munson. It'll set up 4th down with 5:32 to play in the half.
Hanson.
And we've got a weird camera angle.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Hanson, not overly accurate. I mean, he completes 49%, which for high school is not bad.
High school's not bad, especially not to rip on 1A and 2A, but for 1A and 2A where, quarterback sometimes what you get. I mean, however,
you better watch it over there, Big Pants.
He really hasn't been able to do much today. He's been off for throwing interceptions. You usually don't have a lot of tall receivers to help you out. Just smaller schools, but to me it's more enjoyable. Slow, he gets it off, and I thought he went out of bounds, but no, they're going to say he didn't. And credit number 10, that's Leinenberger, one of the guys who returned one of the kickoffs, for getting the first down. I could have sworn he went out of bounds, but credit him. He gets the Wind River Realty first down.
10 yards,
I
believe.
wasn't a rip on small school. I'm just saying the quarterback, you don't get the big, tall slingers, but 49%, pretty darn accurate at this level. And, dude, he hasn't been close to that today, has he? credit the
No.
Thermop defense. They've either
He's 5 for 16.
They've just either put enough pressure on him on certain downs or covered well enough or just made him just completely flustered. Hanson snap on the Wind River Realty first down. He's going to keep it, and he's got a little room to run. And
He's going to go out of bounds behind the chains.
Was that just weird to you?
Yeah, that was kind of weird to me.
He had room to roll out. He at least had room to get a yard or two.
He takes a 4-yard loss.
And he took a beeline for that last 10 yards running to, if that's north and that's south.
He ran straight east.
He ran due. I mean, like his hair was on fire due east. And out of bounds, it will be a 4-yard loss, set up 2nd and 14. And it's just been that kind of night for him. You know his confidence is shaking.
See who that is right there? That's the head coach of the Bobcat wrestling team over there, Travis McDermott.
On the Burn side?
On the chains. He's around
on the chains. I did see what you're looking at. Now rolling out to his left, going to throw deep.
Picked. Almost picked.
Dropped right there. Great coverage. It will set up 3rd down and 14.
Garrison had it right in his hands and just dropped it.
Yeah, it is right there in the pocket. Couldn't really tell. Wide receiver right there with him. Might have gotten a hand underneath it. Maybe got a hand in there. But that's Thermopolis coverage been right on all day long. Been right with the receivers, and even in the points where the DBs maybe didn't have the greatest coverage, the pressure came through. So been a very complimentary defense today, with 4:42 left to play here in the final game at Thermopolis or Hot Springs County High School.
Leroy Hayes Field.
Leroy Hayes Field, last game of the season. Blitz underway, rolling his Hanson. He's going to get it out. He's going to get maybe 9, maybe 10, depending on where they spot him. But it's going to leave him well short. It's going to go from 3rd and 14 to 4th and 8, so a gain of 5. I was off there. And it will be a 4th down situation, and 4th and not where you want it to be. And the young man for Halloween dressed as the referee keeps running and then sliding like he's playing baseball.
That would be
coach's son, right?
That would be Nash Bowker, the coach's son.
Now he's talking with one of the players. So shotgun formation on 4th down. 3 wide on the left side, 1 on the right for Burns. Comes out of it, going to throw a little drag pattern, and great move to make a miss, and it's going to be close potentially. And no, he's going to be 2 yards short. It's not going to be all that close. It is a turnover on downs and a Wind River Realty first down, as we're now looking at a garage.
Who caught that?
Did not see, actually.
I was trying to zoom in to get a number.
I think it was Munson, I think.
Yeah.
He made a great little kind of step back to avoid one tackle. It's just with a drag like that, it's either all or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to on 4th down. But what I mean by that is usually you get a lot of yards after catch or you just catch it and then you're hit.
Yeah, he needed 8 and only got about 6. So
yeah, that's what happened. So I would expect right here Thermopolis to keep the ball working on the ground because, 1, they've been gashing them. Number 2, keep the clock moving.
Plus you got your youngsters back in there.
They're starting to count down from 5. I know they're trying to milk the clock. Clock not moving. Handoff up the middle. No, he kept it. Never mind.
We got a flag.
And I bet you could guess what it is.
I'm going to guess it's right by the guy whose feet it's on.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be holding. Flag on the field. And, boy, I'll give them this much. They sold that fake.
Yeah, they did.
Because I was like, 5, 10, 15. And it's going to go against the young guys here. The young guys are not going to enjoy film. Let's just say that. So far, it is a hold. Or at least I think it's a hold.
What's going on?
No, it's not a hold.
It was on the other team, and they declined
I don't know what
it?
No. You wouldn't decline it because it'd be a minimum of 5 yards. I didn't see it get waved off. Interesting call there. It'll set up 2nd and 7 then. At the 35-yard line. Coming out in the true offset I. Under center is Tate. Last name?
No, not Myers. Yeah, no, not Myers. Roberts, sorry.
Tate Roberts. They're going to hand it off, and up the middle is going to be
21, Jacoby Elder, I believe.
Elder running up the middle. He's going to get about 5. It'll set up third in a very long one, but third and one nonetheless. A little bit better play this series out of the young guys. Had to get some of those nerves out.
Yep. And that was a penalty that was declined according to our broadcast partner, Ryan Williams, who was watching the film while we were talking about it.
Why would you decline the penalty?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Maybe Boone Bowker just feels nice. Coach Bowker's feeling nice.
It's going to be a minimum of a 5-yarder. That's not like, so you'd set up 1st and 5 and you get the down back, but maybe he wants to work on something with these young kids. Under center, going to pitch to Jacoby, and he's going to get eaten alive for a loss of about 1.5, 2. It'll set fourth and down. It's going to set up 4th down. Of course, this will most likely be a punt. I can't imagine they wouldn't.
Yeah.
With 2:42 to go, clock moving. This might even be one of those. Okay, never mind. They're going to switch them all out now. I was about to say, this might be one you take down to 1 second, call the 30-second timeout.
They still could.
They still could. A delay coming out there. They're going to have 2 men back to return. So that kind of tells me where their mind is, because if you were trying to even pull off the long shot of long shots, you'd send every man to block. They're playing coverage really here. High snap, but delay brings it down, gets his punt of the night. High and spiraling, and it's on the ground, and Thermopolis has it. Turnover on a muffed punt.
Wow.
And at this point, 2:07 left.
Wow.
You can get it pretty far down kneeing it. You just can't quite knee the whole game out. So really 1 first down away. And boy, was that was not good. You could tell it put it way up high, went to try and get it, couldn't get it, and it results in Wind River Realty first down on the muff punt for the Thermopolis Bobcats.
You know what they say? Special teams giveth, and then special teams taketh
away.
That's right. The special teams for the Bronx that giveth them a couple touchdowns.
We're now turning in football broadcasting into the King James Bible.
There you go.
Now, this has been fun. Offset I. 2 wide on each side. Expect a handoff here. And I don't know who that is in tailback, but he's 18 feet tall. And they're going to hand off to the fullback. And a fumble, but recovered by Thermopolis. And this JV kids are really not going to like film study.
No. I'm going to have to ask Coach about that one. No yards on that. Elder with the carry.
No, and lucky to keep it as we go under 1:45 to play. And I think Coach has seen enough, actually.
Yeah,
as he makes wholesale changes.
He says, I want to get this first down. He's going to send the boys back out and say, do your job one more time.
So now, if you were wondering if coaches were going to get upset in late game play, coaches are always coaching, and this is a sign of that. So we've got the starters back in out of the power formation, and they're just going to take a knee. They can't. They could have milked it out. That one play just took long enough, because this should get them down to under 40 seconds on 3rd down. Of course, they could, but they're not going to stop the clock as Burns. Thermopolis student section getting all excited as they will look to travel next week.
We're going to introduce you when this game's over. The student section's already doing the Watusi, and you get to hear the Watusi when this is done.
Okay.
Yep.
So we are going to be watching. Thermopolis will advance to go to Bighorn. I don't know how far Bighorn is, but you're talking about not
just
driving.
South of Sheridan.
Okay, so that's not horribly far.
No, but if I can fly it, I'm going to fly it.
Well, we do get a timeout on the field here. I just hit the flag button, so not that. We get a rehabilitation timeout. We'll take a break here. Thermopolis, under a minute to go to advancing to the state semifinal here on 101.7 KDNO.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And Roberts will take the snap here out of the right rehab timeout. He will run off tackle because they just needed to get 4 seconds of play.
Delay ran the ball.
Oh, Delay gets the handoff. They just need to get that 4 seconds out of the way because they couldn't just knee it straight out. And that will do it, I do believe. Thermopolis players getting excited, students getting ready to head out onto the field. Thermopolis will advance, and they will take on, as we just said a moment ago, Bighorn, who defeats Cokeville 31-0. So your semifinal set, as we just said, Thermopolis versus Bighorn, and it'll be Mountain View versus Lovell. Those two games will have a trip to Laramie on the line as the game ends. Your final, 43-12. Thermopolis Bobcats advance. We'll be right back with well, let's see here. I don't actually know who the post-game sponsor is.
It would be Click It or
Ticket,
baby.
Okay, it's the same as all of us.
Boom, let's
we'll
go!
Be right back with Click It or Ticket post-game show here on WYO Today and 101.7 KDNO.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
There's the mayor.
Welcome back to 101.7 KDNO. Your final as we wave at the mayor of Thermopolis. Your final here. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of screwy with some things. Okay, there we go. Your final here, 43-12. Thermopolis will advance to the semifinals. Chance to play to go to Laramie, of course, on the road. So the seniors go out with a home win. As we check some of the other scores from WYO Today's Family and Networks, Riverton finally kind of woke up. They went out to 21-0. Then it was 21-13 in an instant. They are up under 9 minutes, and probably less than that, but that was the last time update I got. They lead 31-13. With under 3 minutes left, Lander up on Jackson 48-21. So Lander looks for all intents and purposes like that game is over, and they will be headed to Star Valley to face the winners of 31 in a row, the Star Valley Braves. And Riverton will be, if this holds, which it's looking more and more like it will, if this holds, Cody only up 21-7 last update we have, would be hosting the Cody Bronx. So a team that they've had some weird games, Kevin. Cody and Riverton this year in the first half, nobody played defense. 800 yards in the first half, two teams combined. So, but again, Thermopolis, huge winners. We'll go to Kevin Simpson for the fairly lopsided stats outside of return yards.
Central Bank and Trust, trustworthy stats of the game brought to you by your friendly bankers over at Central Bank and Trust. We are going to start with the Burns Bronx, and the Thermopolis defense put a hex on them tonight. If we look at their offensive stats, the quarterback Hansen, 3 carries, 3 yards, 7 of 18 through the air for 58 yards, 2 interceptions. Austin carries the ball 15 times for 36 yards. Looking through, Munson carries the ball 3 times for -1. Threw the ball 1 time that was incomplete, caught the ball 4 times for 21 yards. And then Oshner caught the ball twice for 27, and Rooney ran the ball 1 time for 2 yards. Offensive totals, 58 yards through the air, 40 through the ground, holding the Bronx to 98 yards of offense. So complete domination by the Bobcat defense. The 12 points were put up on special teams for them, so they did have a lot of special teams yardage, but I don't keep track of those, so there you go.
Well, tonight the Bobcats exercised some demons, earned their spot in the next round. Maybe I should just start reading these straight off. So a lot of fun here. I was told coming in, Simpson and Ryan like to have a lot of fun. Simpson warned me, you better be willing to come and have some fun, and it was a great game. Great game plan by the coaches here, the Bobcats, and they come away victorious. And, it's one of those, enjoy it tonight, and you get back to work tomorrow because you're now 2 games away from being able to hoist a state championship trophy and match the boys basketball team from this past academic year, but this calendar year.
You were so fast to go through to get to your Halloween stuff. I didn't even get to the Bobcat stats yet.
Oh.
Come on.
Dang.
I'm going to put a silent spell on you. Here we go. Bourne at quarterback ran the ball 6 times for 50 yards and a touchdown, 1 for 1 through the air for 26 yards. Bridger Pyle carries the ball 17 times for 47 yards. Nolan Collins carries it 8 times for 74 and 2 touchdowns for him. Zach Hasty having himself a night, 19 carries, 217 yards. Did fumble it twice, but also had 2 touchdowns. He completed no passes. He attempted for 2 of them. Or do I take that back? He did go 1 for 2 for 31 yards and a completion to Collins. He caught 1 for 26 yards. And Buckner carries the ball twice for 14. Roberts carries the ball 3 for -2 yards. And Elder comes in for 4 carries and 2 yards rushing and a fumble for him. Offensive totals for the Bobcats, I have 402 yards on the ground, 57 through the air for a total of 459. And those are your trustworthy stats, brought to you by Central Bank and Trust.
Thank you to them. We also want to thank one last time a clicker ticket postgame show, obviously, but Wyoming DOT Buckle Up for Life campaign, Hometown Freedom Healthcare, Midway Auto, YOTs, Hampton Inn Suites, 7 Lazy Ass Cafe, Central Bank and Trust, Range Internet, and Hot Springs Help for helping bring this live stream to you for Thermopolis. And guess what, Kevin? Because of the victory tonight, they're doing the same for us next week.
All right.
On the road. So looks like we'll have football action galore. We'll take a break in just a second, but just a reminder, tomorrow at 3:30 will be the pregame show. 5 o'clock kickoff, I do believe that's right, as it will be the University of Wyoming Cowboys at San Diego State on 99.1 KWYW. And then on Sunday, of course, Denver Broncos will be on 99.1 KWYW as well.
And I know you don't carry it, but the Chiefs and Bills, I know it's a big one over at the station, so there you go.
It's a big one for Cody and you, evidently, and we'll be right back with the coach here on 101.7 KDNO.
The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis. Open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
And welcome back to 101.7 KDNO and the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Kevin Simpson, take it away. He doesn't have to eat the mic.
Well,
you have to.
He's eating worse. Anyway, that wasn't a fat joke. Anyway, welcome to our Click It or Ticket post-game show. Coach Boone Bowker, thanks for joining us up here. Fantastic game here for the Bobcats on a Halloween night, and you sure scared the crap out of the Bronx tonight, I think.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That's it? That's all you got?
I got right now.
I mean, we're looking at it, and, a couple things that I'm looking through the stat sheet and just kind of trying to recollect the game. That big word for me. Bobcats come out, start firing on all cylinders, come down and score. They're efficient. And really, the thing we talked about was it came down to defense, too, is that you held that Bronx offense, who we've talked about is a potent offense, both sides of the ball. And our keys to the game were, having your DBs not bite on everything and stay disciplined. And I think they did a really good job. Unofficially, I have them at 98 yards of total offense. And tell me how that went down.
We just you said it. They did their job. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. Except for a couple dropped interceptions, and then uncharacteristic of Jordan. I think it was the pink gloves, honestly. But we had one talk. We had one moment where a kid said, well, Coach, I'm thinking. I'm like, stop thinking, just react, trust your keys. They did it. They played well. Our tackling was pretty good tonight. Defensively, that was some Bobcat D out there tonight.
And I think the other cool thing, we talked about, you got some guys out there that are seniors, and we talked about in our pregame interview kind of stuff, was that this is a playoff football team now, and we've talked about the growth that they've had and the program that they've put together as seniors. And not only are they a playoff football team, but we host. And I thought that was awesome for the Bobcats tonight and awesome for our program. And Kevin here, being new to Bobcat football, I think opened up his eyes a little bit to what we got going on here. Let's talk about offense a little bit. You got Zach Hasty out there kind of, I'm going to call him a Swiss Army knife tonight, kind of doing it all. Speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, he was upset he missed the hat trick. We couldn't get him one in the end zone. But he's a dynamic player. He loves football. He's physical, and he just wants to play. Getting him the ball in his hand is great, especially when they're trying to key Bridger so much. And then also Nolan Collins out there, too, doing the same thing. He's just not quite as shifty as Zach yet, but a little physical. But, yeah, Zach, I can't even put into words how well he played tonight and how physically he was in our line for him. Our line opened up some big gash and holes for him. I'm like I said, I'm kind of at a loss for words right now.
Not bad for a basketball player, huh?
Yeah, he's a football player.
So, I mean, we talked about, not looking forward, but now we look forward to what we got going on next week. We're going to make a trip up to Bighorn, and I guess, what are we going to expect, or what's the week going to look like moving forward?
Week same, we just got to show up to work Monday. The second we step off this field, celebration's over. Okay, we're back on track, getting there. We bought ourselves another week. Just got a game plan, do our job, see what happens.
Our special team's going to be a key for your practice this week?
Yeah, we definitely got to work on some leverage angles on our kickoff team. Man, that was interesting. Yeah, I got to watch the film. I've never given up 2 kickoffs in a game before, so we got to get on film and see what we got to do to fix that.
Yeah, we talked about how it was almost a perfect game, but then there's just that one thing, and I know special teams is something you kind of hold near and dear to your heart a little bit. You like that stuff. It's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah, I really do like special. It hurts. That second one definitely was a dagger in my heart.
All right. Well, Coach, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. We appreciate all the time you give us and the access that you grant me to speaking with you before the game and after the game. And I think we kind of talked about it a little bit before the game. All the coaching was kind of done before the boys stepped on field, and it was up to them to finish it. And I feel like they stepped up to the task tonight. So good game for the Bobcats.
Absolutely. And I tried to get that restraining order on you, but you somehow beat it in court, and that's one reason I still do interviews with you.
I can make that happen. I can make that happen.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for coming doing this, and thank you to the community. The fireworks were awesome. Support was awesome. And Coach over there in Burns, he's got a good group of kids, man. He's a good coach. They got a good program.
All right, well, thank you. We'll catch up later this next week, and go enjoy tonight and enjoy the rest of your Halloween.
And we'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO.
Pharmaceutical along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Gotchi Therapy Rehab and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy Rehab and Wellness, 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show here. And you trying to be Matthew McConaughey or John Travolta?
Hey,
no, now he's the Fonz.
The Fonz.
So we're going to jump right into it. We thank Coach for joining us. Again, big win for the Bobcats as they will now travel to Bighorn. Our storyteller, good sport of the game, named by Coach himself. I just forgot his name. Nolan
Collins,
thank you. I just all of a sudden kind of brain farted on you guys. He is our storyteller, good sport of the game. One of I'm pretty sure many. Coach struggled with it. And I don't think it's because he didn't have enough kids in the name.
Yeah.
He had too many. Good, tight, small team here in 2A. And, of course, advancing to the semifinals, a real big deal. It's been a good calendar year for Thermopolis athletics. And I'm going to kick it over to you for our Gatorade Player of the Game.
Gatorade Player of the Game brought to you by Admiral Beverage. I don't think it's any surprise here. We're going to give it to Zach Hasty tonight. 19 carries, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, and then 1 for 2 through the air for 31 yards and a touchdown there. So Zach, I believe he also caught one for 26 yards there. So he's got a full stat sheet over there. Zach Hasty is your Admiral Beverage Player of the Game.
All right. Well, last thoughts. Any last thoughts, Kevin, as we look forward to the big semifinal matchup next week? Any last thoughts from the quarterfinal?
Quarterfinal, like you said, almost a perfect game. A couple little hiccups there from the Bobcats, but that game was, to me, decided pretty early. Going into halftime, it was one of those things where Bobcats just couldn't let them back in it in any way, shape, or form, and they did enough to carry that out and score this fourth quarter by both teams, and no harm, no foul, and Bobcats advance.
Last result we had from Lander, flurry of scoring, 55-28 Lander. Should be over by now. We do have a final out of Riverton. Riverton will be hosting next round as they defeat Green River 31-13. Got a little bit of a scare there in the third quarter, but bounced back. So KDNO, KTAK, and KFCW all going to feature playoff football next week. In the semifinals, we will be live streaming thanks to the sponsors we've talked about all night. Last thoughts of mine. Congratulations, Ryan, on his son graduating from basic training in Columbus, Georgia, place I know very, very well. Very hot place. So good that he got to go basic training this time of year. Well, actually, this time of year it's probably still 90 degrees in Columbus.
Yeah,
but congratulations, Ryan. I'm sure we all missed you. Thank you for letting me warm your spot. It has been an absolute pleasure. It's been fun. And we'll see you next time on 101.7 KDNO.
Thanks for watching the Bobcats bury the Bronx.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis. Go Bobcats!
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.